Yes, Turkey 0, Wales 0. So far, so good. Both sides sizing each other out. But the Wales side have missed clear-cut opportunity. But all that will change. One man who has been a culprit when it comes to missing goals in this particular game has put the ball in the back of the net for the Wales side. FJ, who is that man?
Aaron Ramsey has missed a raft of chances, about 4 or 5 of them in this game particularly. But right about now is giving the Welsh the lead against the Turks. And of course the Ottomans are in serious trouble. The Queen, and all hail the Queen once again. It's the Welsh doing it, of course, for these United Kingdom right there. It is Wales 1, Turkey 0, and it seems as it is at the moment. The home does belong to the Welsh. Gareth Bale's been trying those phenomenal passes for a while now. He tries it once again, and it gets, of course, to Aaron Ramsey, who gets on the end of it, takes it down with his chest, and what a finish from his right foot beyond the helpless Urujan Shakir. The defense of Turkey all at sea, and Şenol Güneş will definitely not be smiling.
And for me, I feel that the Wales side have been trying out this same idea all through the first half. In fact, say 10-15 minutes ago, Aaron Ramsey missed, one-on-one against the goalkeeper. Same ball through the middle, same ball over the top. What happened? Why didn't the Turks look for a way to fix that, FJ?
Kingsley, I've got to be honest with you. Turkey have not improved from the first game. It's still the same old Turkey team. They've got a few opportunities in this game, but they've not found the cutting edge. It's been lacking, seriously. But to be honest, I think it's been more of the same from the Turks. They seem to not be aware of themselves. They lack self-awareness. They're not really putting themselves in positions where you'd say that the ball should go in. I think when you look at the truth is this: the stats are definitely not even revealing what the true scoreline should be. Turkey should perhaps be 2-3-0 down at this juncture, and rightly so. They might have had 6 shots, but they've basically been in positions whereby the Welsh know that we have contained you, and this is where we want you to shoot from.
What's the stats like?
Yeah, at the moment Turkey have 56% possession, Wales have 44%. But take a listen. Expected goals: Turkey 0.38, Wales 1.68.
Wow.
In terms of expected goals, the metric: 6 shots apiece for both teams, 2 on target for both teams. But of course, when it comes to shots off target, it's the Welsh who lead there. 4 shots off target, 3 corners for the Turks, 2 for the Welsh as well. And of course, in terms of big chances, 3 big chances for the Welsh. 2 of them missed, the other one scored by Gareth Bale. And all of the Welsh shots have come from inside the box as well. Well, of course, in terms of dribbles, 60% dribbles completed for the Welsh as well. And of course, in terms of tackles, it's 5 tackles for the Welsh to 3 for the Turks, 10 clearances for the Turks to 8 for the Welsh as well in this game. Of course, let's quickly let you know that on match day 2 of the European Championships, Turkey have a 25% win record on match day 2. And of course, when you talk about that 25% win record, you got to go back to 2008. That's the only time they've ever won on match day 2 of the Euros in their 4 previous European appearances. For Wales, this is the second time they'll be playing on match day 2. They lost 2-1 to England in that game 5 years ago, for those who remember that derby encounter where Daniel Sturridge was the one who proved to be the difference as far as both teams were concerned. But right now, it is Turkey 0, Wales 1, Aaron Ramsey with the goal on the stroke of half-time.
Okay, Turkey 0, Wales 1. If the Turks lose this game, are they out of this competition?
Yes, they will not finish in the top 2. That's guaranteed.
Yeah.
They won't finish in the top 2.
But they can win their last match and then also qualify.
Yes, that's why I said they won't finish in the top 2.
Yeah.
They might finish as the best third place side, but that's also a far reach. And here's the reason why: they've got a -4 goal difference, so they need to thrash. If this game ends this way, they will need to score 4 goals possibly in the final match.
It's halftime. It's halftime. Turkey 0, Wales 1. Aaron Ramsey's goal is the difference between both sides right there. Yes, remember match day 1. The Turks lost to the Italian side. Yes, it finished 3-0. While also, Wales and Switzerland finished 1-1. Despite the Swiss having so much of possession and also chances to win that game. But hey, what Wales have done is that in that first game, they clawed their way back, got the equalizing goal, courtesy of Kiefer Moore, and today they have taken it, out there to the Turks, and they lead, halftime lead. It's Turkey 0, Wales 1. FJ, if you were to be, Senor Gunes, what will you be telling your boys as they step into the dressing room? And also, if you were to be Robert Page, what will you tell these boys to do?
Yes, of course, if I was Senor Gunes, I'll tell my boys to play the Turkey way. Turkey have seemingly lost their identity in this tournament. The way they normally play football, play bravely, slice you in two. I'd like to say particularly some players have disappointed. Akan Lulu has not been in this tournament at all.
I've not seen him at all.
Kenan Karaman has been absolutely shambolic. He's probably one player I think I've been disappointed in the most at this Euros. Cengiz Ünder has sort of done a good job. But Zeki Çelik has not showed why he was one of the best right backs in Ligue 1 last season. We saw that performance. We saw the performances against PSG. We saw the performances, time and again last season. But it seems like those performances have been missing, and you're just a little bit confused, and you're wondering what has gone wrong for this man. Why is he not being able to do very well? And also, I think you also have to talk about the fact that one man perhaps has also not been on the end of opportunities. I'm talking about Burak Yilmaz. Burak has had just 2 shots, and one of them was off target, the other one was blocked. He's not getting into positions, and the reason why he's not getting into positions is because he's having to do the job of playing the key passes and playing in between the lines. Burak at some point was playing in front of the defense because he wanted to come and get the ball, and he couldn't get the ball. So that means Akan, Chanalulu and Ozan Tufan are not creating just enough for Burak. And you also look at the fact that Kenan Karaman and Cengiz Ünder not getting the ball to him in the dangerous positions. The only shot he's had, clear view on goal that he's had in this game, came from a ball that came across the floor from Cengiz Ünder. And that was almost, after 11 minutes. Since then, it's been the one looking to feed the other guys. So I think the coach needs to speak to them. Obviously, you would say that the problem is not Merni Demiral. I don't think the problem for the Turks this tournament has been the defense. It's been the attack and the inability to fashion chances out. And I think that's where you got to call on the likes of Ifan Can Kavechi. You got to perhaps rely on Yusuf Yazice. He didn't play well in the first game, but I think Yazice could be one player that would impact on the Turks in the second half in this game. Also, Ali Devishoglu perhaps would also be called upon. For Wales, if I'm Rob Page, would tell the boys to keep doing what they've been doing so far in the first half. Kiefer Moss being a handful for the defenders, and I think that's the reason. Is the reason why Aaron Ramsey's had the joy that he's had today.
Why did not start Demiral?
Yeah, because of the first game, the own goal. That's the reason why you get punished. That's Turkey. It's not another nation that I know.
Wow.
Kiefer Moore has done a fantastic job today because anytime he's standing, Chaglas Oyuncu and Kan Ayan have to make a decision. He's a handful for both players, and that's the reason why Aaron Ramsey's making those darting runs in behind, and Gareth Bale has dropped deep. Into what you would sort of call a pseudo, maybe number 10 role-ish of some sort. He's dropping in between the lines. He's picking the ball in dangerous areas. So he's more or less an auxiliary midfielder, an auxiliary central midfielder. And that's why you see Daniel James and Kiefer Moore sometimes splitting up, and then the defenders don't know who to pick because Daniel James has got you against the run play. This game, as it is at the moment, is set up for the Welsh to win because they will keep inviting Turkey to attack. And they will keep hitting them with lighting counter-attacks because they've got Daniel James' speed. They've got Bill's vision.
Bill?
And I think I've got to be honest with you, this for me has been one of Bill's best games in the Welsh national team colours.
Okay. Yes, he just said that. It's half-time. That particular game right there in Baku. Yes, Azerbaijan. It's Turkey 0, Wales 1. Yes, Turkey 0, Wales 1. Remember that in that particular group, we have one of the teams, yes, that blew us away in the match day 1. That's first round of games. The Italians, they will take on Switzerland later tonight, and that one promises to be a very, very explosive encounter, but it will be a good one for Wales. Yes, if they can hold on to this lead, they would have taken 4 points from 2 games, and that would be a fantastic one going into yes, the last round of games where they will take on the Italians. Well, good one right there. But let me let you know that later Italy will take on Switzerland, and Italy, the face, yes, at the Swiss side at Rome's Olympic Stadium in high spirit after destroying Turkey 3-0 in Friday's curtain raiser. The first time Italy in 39 games have scored more than 2 goals at a Euros finals. The victory also saw Italy register a first half shot difference of +14, the biggest margin in a Euros finals since 2004, and it boosted the nation's win rate in Rome held games at any major tournament finals to 81.82%. Wow, fabulous one right there. Well, you can also sink your feet on what's going down right there. The Euro 0700000889. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, good evening, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
What's your name?
So, this is Favor. So
Favor.
I missed your last. Yeah.
Okay.
I missed your last. I missed your last segment on best game. Please, can you just give me the booking code?
Okay, Favor. Well, we can't do that because we did not even have that show today. So just keep it locked. Tomorrow we'll bring that back tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have that tomorrow.
Okay, this is the real estate show.
Okay, my brother. Yes, we had the real estate show earlier on, not what you're mentioning.
Right now, we are talking about Turkey and Wales.
Okay.
Turkey and Wales.
Yes,
and
Turkey.
Wales, they beat Turkey 1-0.
Okay.
And Aaron Ramsey now score inside the 43rd minute.
Okay, Brazil has gone back to the game. No, don't do that. When you dial the hottest line in the land, do the needful. Hello, good evening.
Hi, hello, good evening.
Hey, good evening, my brother. How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you doing too?
I'm doing great. What's your name?
My name is Prince Ade.
Prince Ade. Okay, Prince Ade is Turkey 0, Wales 1. Aaron Ramsey with the goal assisted by Gareth Bale. The Wales side, do you see them lighting up this tournament?
Nah.
See, as you say, nah.
Just one of those things that are there to. Yeah, just one of those things that are there to fill in the gap.
Fill in the gap.
They'll try, but fill in the gap. They are not a team to win the tournament. They are not expected to win the tournament. I wouldn't put my money on Wales winning the tournament, though.
You won't put your money on Wales winning the tournament. Okay, but how far do you think they can go?
They are playing brothers, England.
Okay.
Second round.
Second round.
Yeah.
Okay. It says
just
Wales.
like their brothers.
Just like their brothers, England.
Yeah.
It's bad belly down. England.
England
this
better pass
England comment is bad
England
belly.
better pass Wales. So
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, amazing case.
Hey, my brother, how you doing?
I'm good. Please.
Not be breezy.
Breezy and the powerful FG.
Breezy, sweet breezy, chocolate breezy.
My man.
Good evening.
FJ.
Yeah, good evening.
FJ, Steven.
Yeah, amazing case.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch you on Facebook. I've been watching it since afternoon, but the thing is not connecting now. It's directing me to the app to watch live.
Well, we're live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook. Sports Radio Bril FM.
I've been watching, even when Oge handle her part and Jordan Baba. I was watching it, but now I'm trying to watch it again.
Just shift from where you are in your room. Maybe it's the network.
Carry your phone and
it's the network connection.
You know, network could always be inside toilet.
See, you know what? Before you do that, carry the phone, roll it 3 times. Roll it 3 times so that it will connect with the
I'll roll it 4 times to
okay.
Make sure that
Correct guy. We're live on Facebook right now.
In of what you are discussing,
yes.
My brother, they will only they may qualify in the group. They will not pass second round.
They will not pass second round.
They will not pass second round. In fact, other teams are very hot, like France and Germany yesterday. I know the team for Ronaldo, my man, for Portugal. Germany team beat Portugal. The team beat Portugal.
Okay.
Well, I want Ronaldo to come to reach possible final again. Yes, I want him to reach final, my man.
Okay.
All right, Biggie.
All right, my brother. Correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you
yeah.
very much.
Go.
Says he wants Cristiano Ronaldo in the final. He wants to see
Oh,
Ronaldo
he's feeling like Germany
in the final. Well,
Portugal rather.
I don't, with that German team that I saw yesterday, I don't think they're ready.
Well, that's the thing about football.
I don't
You
think
never know.
they are ready. Well, before we go on a break, that will lead us to the area Sunset Sport. Okay. Let's just do that break right now. Let's do that break. Let's go on a break, and that break will take us. Okay, Brizzy, serve us a comment right there on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM. That's the Facebook fan page, Brizzy.
Yes, so I don't hear to take watch us live, and of course to get all the action as it happens, Sports Radio Brila FM on top of Facebook. I see Olawale Idris Ajibade says, Ramsey, what a goal! Apparently he's been watching. Prince and David says, good evening to everybody. Good evening to you, Prince. Agbo Emmanuel says, good evening, guys. What a pass from Bale. Talking about Bill Agbo Emmanuel. Yes, we saw it too. And Friday, Oche Abba says, good evening, my able men in the studio. Wales all the way. Wow. Wales all the way.
He added something.
He said popular.
He said, you know, that's a disciple of the popular area.
Oh,
so when you are a disciple, you say that you are popular.
You are popular.
Okay,
Correct.
let's do that break. And then, yes, 6 p.m. It will be time for the area Sunset Sport. You know how we do it. We're going to switch it up a notch. We'll keep it up there. Intensity, electricity, right here on Sport Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
Area. Power of the radio. 88.9 Brila FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is here, featuring the best of the best, the Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020. It's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
You have been at this stage long enough. It's time to become a master and move from noisemaker to newsmakers. The countdown starts now to the most profound global transformation conference of this year, the Mid-Year Crossover Prayer and Prophetic Summit 2021, hosted by Dr. Chris Okafor, Ministry, Prophet Jeremiah Omotel Fufeng, Brother Joshua Iginla. Date June 28 to July 4th, 2021. Time 5 p.m. daily. Thursday and Sunday. Time 7 a.m. Saturday, 3rd of July. Partnership Impartation. Venue Grace Nation International, 9 to 12 Oshofisan Street, off Odozi Street, Irike Bus Stop, Ojodubega, Lagos, Nigeria. Be uplifted with music by Ebed, Joe Praise, Gabriel Peters. Don't miss out. For more inquiries, please call +234 8032 72 9060.
Guy, I don't have since I begin use Biggie Bets, I just dey cash out anyhow. You mean I'm dead there? See, they offer 120% welcome bonus, bigger odds, 315% accumulator bonus, or one bonus, and you fit even cash out anytime, whether inside shop or online. They even get the best virtual games and jackpots. See, they even they pay instantly. Oh boy, choose bigger rewards. Visit www.biggiebets.com to sign up or become an agent now. Biggie Bets, bigger reward, bigger life.
Guy, you don't see that new funny video for Twitter? That one with the boy.
You mean this one?
What of that brother Shaggy News Kitty? Where they circulate WhatsApp?
Oh, this one.
What of that meme? Where the guy?
When mouth open like this, bah?
Mr. No It Talk. Which data you they use know all these things?
Now, Glow new data plans get me.
Are you serious?
With just 50 naira, and they get 50 MB. And with just 100 naira, and they get 150 MB. We have to use chat or browse on top Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Don't dull yourself, oh. Dial *777# now. Make you begin the browse, they go.
Glow Unlimited.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad, and unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from Supersport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Ready or not, here I go.
10, 9, 8, 8, 9.
Sports Radio 88.9 Gorilla FM.
Area.
Okay, it's that time again to power real hard right here on the area Sunset Sport on the dial of Champions Sport Radio 88.9 Real FM. Yes, it's a Language Wednesday on your frequency of champions. Let's let you know it's halftime right there in the UEFA Euro 2020 game between Turkey and Wales. The Wales side, courtesy of Aaron Ramsey strike, lead by a goal to 0. But at long last, the Turkish coach or manager, he has made a substitution right there. Well, I'm the amazing Kingsley. The powerful FJ is also right here. FJ, how you doing? Are you ready for the area Sunset Sport?
Definitely, Kingsley. Let's power on.
Okay, she says let's power on. Well, she's also right here. Breezy, Radio's Brownie on the area Sunset Spot. Breezy's checking out herself, and then, really, just holding the chin right there. Go on our Facebook fan page. You will see Breezy. Breezy, how you doing?
Yeah, very excited. Amazing Kingsley. Very, very excited to be on this section of the show. Ready to kick it off. Let's go.
Okay, Breezy says let's go. FJ, substitution right there in that game in Baku, Azerbaijan, between Turkey and Wales. Yes, the Wales side lead by goal to 0, but the substitution has happened. Yeah, what happened right there, FJ?
Yes, Mary Demiral has replaced Okay Yokuslu at half time for Turkey against Wales. I don't know what Chanel Gunyas is doing, or Ferris trying to rectify a mistake and made at the start of the game. It also feels like Turkey have changed formations as well in that particular one, because Kan Ayan is a defender, although he can play as a midfielder. But of course, you will begin to think that maybe they're switching into attack mode, and you would have a situation whereby Zeki Celik pushes high up the pitch and joins the two players in the mold of Akan Chanalulu and Ozan Tufan, as well as Cengiz Umut Merat joining them, and then you'd have the back three of Soyuncu, Ehan, and of course the other man there, Mehdi Demiral. But it's also not beyond Turkey to see them play in a back four that way regardless. But of course, it seems like the switch has happened to a back three because they need to track those runs of Aaron Ramsey.
Okay, they need to crack those runs. We also have to crack some stories right here on the area Sunset Spot. Let's quickly let you know that man who has given Wales the lead, Aaron Ramsey, is also in the news. Juventus are hoping to sell Aaron Ramsey back to the Premier League, with Crystal Palace and West Ham United interested. The Welsh international arrived as a free agent from Arsenal in 2019, but failed to make any kind of impact. He has made 65 competitive appearances over 2 seasons, scoring 6 goals and providing 6 assists. The regular injuries, along with a €7 million per season salary, makes the 30-year-old a prime candidate to leave Turin this summer, as Juventus are trying to cut down their wage bill. And according to report, Crystal Palace and West Ham have already made an initial approach to inquire after Ramsey's availability. If his salary continues to represent an issue, he could be asked, yes, he could be asked to take a pay cut or spread the remaining wages out over a longer contract. His current Juventus deal is due to expire in June 2023. Well, another report has it that he is, yes, up to go on loan right there to England with the option of a permanent deal. Breezy.
Okay, so talking about England, Brighton reportedly they don't reject a £40 million offer from Arsenal for their star defender Ben White. The Gunners are there among several clubs, so they don't register interest inside the 23-year-old based on the call-up to Gareth Southgate England squad this summer. However, now Arsenal they're going to fit to return with improved offer to take inside chance to take land the defender during the summer transfer window. Still on top of the matter, according to reports, Brighton, they don't replace a 50 million pounds price tag on top of the academy's prospect, and they will continue to reject any lower offer where anybody carry come. That's the talk say we need to collect more money, we know what we have to offer. Meanwhile, White also you're gonna look for wage increase next term after he don't gain 1 year experience at the Premier League, and he don't still collect place inside England Euro 2020 squad this summer. That I talk about update and of course improvement. As a result, Arsenal now they go need to access whether they can make this deal for White inside this their current budget where they for ground. So and the Gunners they go feel the financial strain to offset because of say the guy fail rather to qualify for Europe next season. That's talking about Arsenal during the summer transfer window. However, Mikel Arteta is still eager to use their reduced budget to take reinforce number of positions inside this summer to take find replacement for David Luiz, where the talk say now priority for the Gunners manager, and I believe say White now going to be the perfect solution to this problem where they for ground.
Well, of course, let's quickly take you through to the Olympics, where Japan is expected to ease a coronavirus state of emergency in Tokyo and most other areas this weekend, with daily new cases falling just as the country begins to make final preparations for the Olympics starting in 37 days. Japan have been struggling since late March to slow a wave of infections propelled by more contagious variants, with new daily cases soaring above 7,000 at one point and seriously ill patients straining hospitals in Tokyo, Osaka and other metropolitan areas. Daily cases have since subsided significantly, and Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga is expected to downgrade the state of emergency when it expires on Sunday to a less stringent quasi-emergency for several weeks, despite concerns raised by medical experts and the public over the potential risks of holding the Olympics. Suga has said he is determined to hold a safe and secure Olympic Games starting on July the 23rd. Holding the Olympics before elections in the autumn is also a political gamble for Yoshihide Suga, whose support ratings have tumbled due to public dissatisfaction over his virus measures. A vaccination drive criticized as being too slow and a lack of clear explanation of how he will ensure the virus does not spread during the Olympic Games. Government-appointed experts met today to analyze the situation ahead of Suga's decision on the emergency measures and expressed concerns about the potential for infections to climb again after measures are eased. Suga is expected to make a final decision tomorrow after more meetings.
Okay. Yeah, from that has so much sugar but no pile. Let's go back to transfers and let you know that Milan have made an initial offer worth 5 million euros plus bonuses for Toulouse midfielder. Yes, Amin Adli right there. It's according to report. We hear that the proposal was made, yes, earlier today, and they are waiting for a response from the League 2 side. The performance-related bonuses will take the total sum of the transfer fee up to a maximum of 7 million euros, and they face competition from Bayer Leverkusen and Olympique de Marseille, but AC Milan remain the favorite. Yes, Adli, the player turned 21 last month, and is the product of the FC Toulouse Youth Academy, and he contributed an impressive 8 goals and 8 assists in 32 competitive games for Toulouse this season. And still on transfer matters, let's also let you know that Chelsea, here's the Blues, they have increased their offer for Inter fullback Ashraf Hakimi to 60 million euros plus Marcos Alonso, while PSG have bid 65 million euros cash. The Nerazzurris have made it clear they will not let the Morocco international go for under 80 million euros, although that can be achieved with 70 million euros cash plus performance-related bonuses. Both clubs had previously offered 60 million euros, and those proposals were rejected by Inter. Now, according to report, Paris Saint-Germain have boosted their bid to 65 million euros in case edging closer to the magic number. Chelsea have instead put forth the same 60 million euros sum, but with left back Marcos Alonso added in. While it is true that Inter had been interested in Marcos Alonso last year, that was under coach Antonio Conte. New boss Simeone Inzaghi may well want a different profile to that of the 30-year-old Spaniard, and Alonso does have Serie A experience thanks to his time at Fiorentina from 2013 to 2016. So we wait to see who will get their man. Will it be Chelsea or PSG for Ashraf Hakimi?
Okay, talking about Euros, but this time not the currency, the tournament. Marko Arnautovic, yes, he done they banned for one match by UEFA because he insulted North Macedonia Gianni Alowski, but the decision, the banning, he make no reference to racism despite claims, say, he talk some very dirty words about the Albanian mama inside the direction of Gianni Alowski, not funny at all. Meanwhile, yesterday it was revealed, talk say UEFA, they don't appoint ethics and disciplinary inspector. We're going to investigate investigate Anatovic outburst, and suggestion they say if they find him guilty, say him go in for miss the tournament. But UEFA ruling now, it make no reference of racism. The suspension now go rule him out of Austria match where they against Holland tomorrow. Meanwhile, the player talking about Anatovic, he does score inside third goal inside the 3-1 victory to give them 3 points inside their opening group clash. The former Stoke and West Ham forward now they play inside China for Shanghai Port. They don't restrain him, and an teammate 9 restrain him, David Alaba, after he find the net inside the 89th minute. Meanwhile, still talking about the matter, Anatovic later he apologized for his outburst, but he talks everything not there racist. But according to the report, the word when talk they very, very, very bad, and he's talking about the other player, Mama. Inside him post on top official Instagram account, he talks say say some heated words been there yesterday inside the emotions of the game, and I go like apologize, especially to my friends with the North Macedonia and Albania. But I like talk one thing very clearly. I not be racist. I get friends inside almost every country, and me I stand for diversity. Everybody know me, and everybody there aware. Say I know do that kind one. UEFA now they don't introduce 10-match ban for discrimination inside 2013, and I be the minimum punishment with the organization, control ethics and disciplinary body fee issue for racist behavior. Person when they talk yesterday that now Anatovic teammate Michael Grerosic he jumped talk say Marco he no be racist at all. Absolutely not be racist. In the cost person is Abiya people, and they very bad mouthed. But when it comes to racism, you know they do that one. And make not forget, say the opposition say follow insult him, but also at the end of that particular game, he shake hand with everybody, and they be there okay. Completely what in do with the legitimate, and they don't pick him up and they don't talk about him. Now when they don't put him talking about UEFA, they don't check inside the matter. Make them see what in they go talk at the end, whether they go give him the straight up ban, talking about that 10-match ban, or they go just continue to give him the 1-match ban until the situation they sort out.
Well, of course, we go still talking about the Olympics. Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic has announced in a statement obtained, of course, that he will not be joining the Serbian national basketball team for the Olympic qualifying tournament. The simple condition of my body requires a long absence from the field for recovery, quote unquote. Jokic said in a personal statement, adding that it was the Nuggets' suggestion and inevitably that he must accept. It remains unclear whether Jokic will skip the Olympic Games should Serbia qualify. Jokic has appeared in all 109 of the Nuggets games since August the 1st and finished the season third in total minutes with 2,488. Serbia national team coach Igor Koskokov says he plans to talk to Jokic directly. Jokic, 26, was recently voted the most valuable player in the NBA and on Tuesday was named alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, and of course Kawhi Leonard in the first NBA All-Team. It was the third straight NBA All-Team selection for Jokic, including a second straight first-team nod. The Nuggets were swept by the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference semi-finals. Serbia, who won silver at the 2016 Olympic, play in the qualifying tournament from June 29 to July 4th in Belgrade. Remember, if Serbia qualify, they can play against the D-Tigers right there in the Olympics.
Okay, yes, 57 minutes of action gone by. It's Turkey 0, Wales 1. We'll take more of your calls, and also, yes, we'll also take your comments on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM. That's the Facebook fan page. But hey, let's talk about this. Yes, in what seems like the blink of an eye, the first round of Euro 2020 fixtures are done. Yeah, you can even see they're done and dusted. The tournament is slowly gathering some momentum. We saw drama right there. Holland against Ukraine. Yeah, 5-goal thriller. We also saw, some mature display yesterday when you talk of the likes of France, Portugal, also earlier Belgium, the Italians who will get to play tonight, and also England. Yes, they've shown their class. Now, but with the whole of the match day at one adventure, we will not forget one man, Christian Eriksen, that horror cardiac arrest situation that really left everyone scared. But thank God he's now doing well, he's fine. It's a good one for football that this man is back. So far so good. We'll ask you, match day one, let's take a look at the first 12 games. Which players will you select? Standout players, defenders, midfielders, strikers, goalkeepers. Who will be your standout player? I would have said, let me start. I'll start with FG.
I was waiting for it.
Well, goalkeeper, that's of course no contest. For me, a lot of people will definitely talk about the fact that they feel perhaps that it should have been Robin Olsen for his performance in Sweden against Spain. But I think Lucas Radetzky was the best goalkeeper in the first round of games for Finland. made a penalty save, kept the finish in the game for long periods. You definitely can't take it away from the man. I think for me was the best player outright as far as the first round of games were concerned. You also have to you look at the defense, and I think no defense will be complete without Leonardo Spinazzola. His performance in the first round of games as well was absolutely phenomenal for Italy in that first match day against the Turks. He was the one that basically dictated the way he wanted the Swiss to the Italians to play, and of course kept the game moving along as time went on. Dictated the play very well, was very good in dangerous areas. Thomas Meunier makes it for me as well for his 1 goal, 1 assist performance for Belgium coming off the bench against the Russians.
Will you take Thomas Meunier ahead of Dumfries?
Yes, I will.
Who scored the winning goal for Holland?
I will. Denzel Dumfries, the goal masked his performance. That particular day, he made
that goal was the difference between 1 point and 3 points.
That's the reason why. Look, the thing is, while Dumfries might have gotten that goal at an important part, I think Meunier played the better football. Came off the bench, 1 goal, 1 assist. Did very well. Got himself in positions where you look and say, you wonder if this guy's a fullback as well. And I think he did fantastically well as well.
Okay, now there's action right there. Turkey against Wales. Gareth Bale has won a penalty for the Wales side. Yes, Gareth Bale has won a penalty right there. It happened right there on the penalty line, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So hey, it might just be in a matter of seconds or minutes. Turkey 0, Wales 2. FJ, go ahead.
Yes, of course. Talking about that, Kingsley, the foul was actually, you begin to ask yourself questions about what the Turkish defenders were doing there, and everybody going to sleep and leaving Zeki Çelik 1v1 against Gareth Bale, and you know how much Gareth Bale has touched your defense today. It's absolutely disappointing, and this is the summary of Turkey's tournament. They're going out with a whimper. You wouldn't be surprised if they beat Switzerland in the final match day. It's something that they do very well. Lose the first 2 games and then win the final game and hope the results other places go their way. But it's definitely a huge disappointment, and one team that everyone had tipped to be dark horses. You begin to ask yourself questions how they've gotten themselves in this place. If Gareth Bale scores this penalty, it will end a 20-month drought.
Okay, Gareth Bale will not end that 20-month drought, because what Gareth Bale has just done, you will not find that in football, but you will find that in rugby, because that's how you hit it.
Quite disappointing.
Another drama again for Gareth Bale. FJ, what just happened?
Yeah, Gareth Bale, of course, pressed Urujan Shakir and almost made it 2-0. Shakir takes the shot, but Bale is there standing, and right in front of him, the ball just hits Bale's leg and goes over the heels and far away, just like the penalty. It's quite disappointing for Gareth Bale. He's had a fantastic performance today. I've got to be honest with you, a goal would have been the crowning moment for him.
Yeah.
It would have been perfect for him to win, to crown this performance today. It would be an absolute disaster, Kingsley. If Wales do not win this game, Gareth Bale will not forgive himself, and I think he will definitely do everything to atone for that penalty miss and the subsequent pressing that of course resulted in that ball going just wide. And you just have a feeling that penalty miss might give Turkey a new lease of life, and they'll have a go at for the jugular.
Okay, yes, round up your team of the tournament so far.
Yes, of course, a centre back. I've got one man there. Everybody is definitely on. Look, everybody, I need you all to listen to this. This is a team of the tournament so far. So if it's not position restricted, I've got David Alaba and Milan Skriniar playing at centre back. Milan Skriniar got the winning goal for Slovakia against Poland, and David Alaba was absolutely phenomenal. He can play at centre back. That's the reason why I have him there. And of course, David Alaba joining him at centre back. In midfield, a bit of difference. They've got just 2 midfielders. Renato Sanchez plays in midfield for me. It was the game changer for Portugal against the Hungarians. And you also look at the small matter of the fact that I've got another one that this is me shoehorning this player there. Marcel Sabitzer, absolutely phenomenal for the Austrians in the first game against North Macedonia. I've got 4 strikers.
No position for Paul Pogba. Okay, go ahead.
No position for Paul Pogba. I'm sorry. That's why I said I'm sorry. I apologize at the start.
Okay.
I've got 4 strikers. That's the reason why there's no position for Paul Pogba. Romelu Lukaku and Cristiano Ronaldo up top. And also, you've got Ciro Immobile and Patrick Schick. 4 strikers. There's no wingers. All strikers. Go for the kill. And that's my 11.
This is the craziest 11. The weirdest 11 I've seen in my life. Okay, Brizzy.
Well, for me, players that stood out, that have standed out this whole tournament. For me, Kylian Mbappe, I expected him to come with the heat. Also, Karim Benzema, talking about attacking and everything. I expected a lot from them, and they actually brought the fire. More like Karim Benzema for me, because to be honest, I kind of wrote him off to some degree because I felt he's not been consistent and everything. But so far, at least to some degree and some certain level, not the Kylian Mbappe level I expect or the Robert Lewandowski in Bayern Munich level I expect, but he's been consistent in a Karim Benzema way. Another player that I'll talk about in this particular tournament is N'Golo Kante. I'm not a fan of trying to praise a player just because I support a team or anything like that, but if there's one player that I know that brings more than just playmaking, more than just supplying goals, more than just being the center man, N'Golo Kante more or less controls any game he's played in so far.
Did he control the game yesterday?
Well, yes, I would say so. Because one thing is that when the team does not play, we're talking about France, you want to take it away from Germany and say Germany we're not doing good. I feel like the Germans too, they were man for man as good, just that they didn't have the firepower that they were supposed to be bringing to the heat. But for them to have held France to that level, yes, they did well. For me, N'Golo Kante still controlled the midfield to a great degree yesterday, and he's a player to always stand out in every game. Another player that actually disappointed me, I did not even expect this from him, is Robert Lewandowski.
Okay,
I expected goals. I didn't get that, but the player that has stood out so far for me, we don't bring everything. Why if he talk say he never play plenty, but he impact don't they very shown. Now Christian Eriksen, you see that game, he didn't play a lot, but for him to have had that accident, got taken out of the team, sent to a hospital, and still told the team to go out there and play, and that game got played even if they did not win it. That is I don't know what I'll call it, but man of the tournament kind of performance outside the field.
We'll take your call. So far so good. Yes, which of those players in the first round of games have really shown like a million stars? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. 66-minute talkie 0 Welsh 1. What's your name?
My name is Benedict.
Benedict. Okay, Benedict, go ahead.
One player that has stood out for me is Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba.
I watched that French game and I saw that he drew plenty fouls for them, and even the goal leading to France own, he was the one behind it. Not taking anything from N'Golo Kante, but he drew fouls for the team just to steady the game down, even when the game was starting to go fast. The tempo was high. They had to reduce it.
Paul Pogba, midfield, defense.
Defense for me, I think Varane.
Okay. Attack.
Attack. One player that has stood out for me should be Portugal's Andre Silva.
Andre Silva, Portugal. Okay. Thank you very, very much. You can also go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brilla FM. Goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, attacker. So far of this tournament that have stood out for you.
Can I tell you the goalkeeper that has stood out for me in this tournament? Now, France goalkeeper, that guy is not doing any work. That guy is literally just chilling. That guy is just chilling.
Brazen is deliverance.
That guy is chilling.
Hello, good evening. Francis, okay, welcome.
The player that I know that has done very well so far now, then the Holland and the captain.
The Dutch captain, Jorginho Wijnaldum.
God bless you. That guy is something else. That guy has really shown the class. Thank you very much.
So okay, hold on. You don't go yet. Wait. You just spoke about the midfielder, defender.
Okay, defender.
Yes.
Italian defender.
Okay, Spinazzola.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm talking about attack now. I'm going from Mbappe.
You go for Mbappe in attack. All right. Okay.
Yeah, Kingsley.
All right.
Also, I want to add, say, Rafa Varane is, man, he's something else. You know, when the last caller, second to last caller mentioned him, I had to just think about it. Yeah, Rafa Varane.
Okay.
You know, is this silent? Silent?
Everybody just hyping players.
No, is this?
Nobody has mentioned Victor Lindelof, who was awesome when it comes to defending for that sweet
No,
side.
taking nothing away
against
from
Spain.
Lindelof.
Hello,
Taking
good
nothing
evening.
away from Lindelof.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Wonderful evening to you guys.
Wonderful evening to you too, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Steven George.
Steven George, go ahead.
For me, in goalkeeping position, I think it has to be what's his name? Gianluigi Donnarumma. Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Donnarumma.
But, yes, that first game, to recall, he make some fantastic saves. And then in defense, I think it has to go to what is his name? This guy that you mentioned earlier.
Lindelof.
Yeah. No.
Spinazzola.
Thomas Meunier.
Okay, Thomas Meunier for Belgium. Okay.
Yeah, the one goal,
one assist. Okay.
Yeah, elucidated on. Yeah, so he deserves it. And then in midfield, I think I've not seen any midfielder that has really marveled me too much like that.
Paul.
For the
There's a
first
certain
round.
Paul. There's a certain Paul.
There's no Paul. Please continue,
There's
my
no
brother.
Paul in France.
Please don't mind that. Go ahead, my brother.
One cross that leads to go. You guys are now
Paul, solid.
That is just falling up and down. Shakara player.
Go ahead, my brother.
So in place of him, in place of a midfielder, I have put Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, and then in attack, Romelu Lukaku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, we'll take more calls. 07 00 00 0089.
Amazing Kingsley, you know one thing I don't notice about the likes of Messi and Ronaldo? Even if they perform terrible inside any match, so far they get goal, they automatically become man of the match.
What is football really about?
Yeah, because really, Ronaldo actually...
What's football about?
Listen, Ronaldo actually had a poor performance last time out. But the moment he scored that one goal, everything changed, and then he got another one.
When you say poor performance, are you saying
Yeah.
because he missed opportunities?
In that particular game, he should have been
are you
subbed
saying
off.
because he missed opportunities?
Yes,
I don't know what.
And he was missing. No, he was missing. He was missing in the game.
Hello,
No, he was missing. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, my brother. I don't know.
This is Ade.
Okay, Ade.
Yeah. I think the first goalkeeper that has really stood out for me, I think I like to go with Belgian goalkeeper. Thibaut
Courtois, okay.
Yeah. Then for defenders, I like to pick Rafael Varane. Then this guy Pierre Pepe.
Ruben Diaz.
Yes. Then for my left back, I like to go with Italian
Spinazzola.
For right back. Then for left back, I'll go with what's it called? What's the name of this guy? This nonsense team, Barcelona. This is the left back,
Jordi Alba.
Alba.
As much as I don't like them, but he impressed me with the game he played. Then for midfield, you can't forget the setting Paul. Whether we like it or not, we just have to take him because he was really, really, really good. Then winger, I like to go with what's it called? This guy from what's it called? I'm forgetting his name.
What country?
It's from France. That played their left wing, attacking wing back.
France?
Yeah.
Left on the left side.
Left wing, yeah, from the left side.
Lucas Hernandez, Adrien Rabiot, Griezmann.
Rabiot.
Okay.
Especially Rabiot. Okay. Then attacking. Then I'll go with this guy. What's it called? This guy from Belgium.
Lukaku.
No. I mean attacking midfielder.
Oh, attacking midfielder.
That's two defenders.
Oh.
That's two midfielders, rather. This guy from Belgium. They're fielding for De Bruyne.
Who filled in for De Bruyne? Sogan Hazard,
Tillemans.
Tillemans.
What do you call him?
Tillemans.
From Leicester City.
Tillemans, yeah.
Yeah. Then this guy from Portugal as well. What's it called? This guy from Portugal. Oh, sorry. Wijnaldum. What was it called?
Okay.
Jorginho Wijnaldum.
From the Dutch national team, Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Yeah, Dutch national team.
Okay.
Then definitely striking force. Romelu Lukaku.
Romelu Lukaku.
Then let me not mention the other name. C. His name starts with a C.
Okay.
And has an R.
Okay.
Baba.
Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, good
then
one.
So far, my coach of the tournament so far, with the games that have been played so far, I think I'll go with the Sweden coach.
Why?
Okay, because he had that fantastic game against me. Thank you.
Fantastic. If there's another word to use apart from fantastic, trust me, the Swedes were Sweden was really
good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That night. Yeah. They made Spain completely natural.
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you very, very much. Okay. We'll take more calls when we come back from this break because we need to quickly step outside the arena and pay bills. But it's 75 minutes. Turkey 0, Wales 1. That Aaron Ramsey strike still separating both sides. But hey, in all of this, Gareth Bale, he has missed a penalty. He has also missed
an amazing chance.
Yes, a very, very glaring opportunity. But when we come back, we'll take more of your calls. Yeah, we can say different line, but we need to step outside the arena. We'll pay bills. It's still the area Sunset Sport right here on your dial of champions. Sport Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Don't touch it.
Area.
Brilla FM on 88.9. The station with attitude.
Hello sports fans, good evening. Time for us to take you outside the arena, but first let's pay the bills.
When we say we're committed to giving you more, here's what we mean. We mean going the extra mile to ensure you have the best customer experience. In fact, if you make an instant transfer and it fails, we will reverse it in one business day or refund 5 times the transaction fees. You get that? A reversal on failed instant transfers in one business day, or we will refund 5 times the transaction fees. Now, that's how committed we are to giving you more. Access, more than banking.
Welcome from the break. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has initiated the process for the review of existing licensing structure in the Nigerian telecommunications industry. This is in demonstration of the Commission's responsiveness to global trends and the dynamics in the information and communications technology ecosystem. According to the Commission, an important step towards achieving this was taken recently by the Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the NCC, Professor Umar Garba Dambata, when he inaugurated an in-house standing committee to carry out the task. Dambata, while inaugurating the committee, said the need for the review of the existing license structure was informed by the wide range of technological advances. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) has begun engagement with gas producers in the country in order to boost gas supply to power generation companies (GenCos). This move is aimed at addressing gas supply constraints being complained by the generating companies (GenCos) and to help increase generation for improved electricity supply to Nigerians. The Chief Operating Officer (COO) Gas and Power (NNPC), Mr. Yusuf Usman, disclosed this in Lagos during his tour, adding that the NNPC was committed to enhancing domestic gas utilization in the country. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has urged the House of Representatives to include regulation of Twitter in the National Broadcasting Commission Act. The minister made the call at the public hearing on a bill to amend the NBC Act organized by the House Committee on Information. The call by Mohammed is coming on the heels of the restriction of Twitter by the federal government. The NBC orders broadcasting stations to stop using Twitter. The recommendation by the minister, Lai Mohammed, was opposed by others who spoke at the hearing. The executive director of the Institute of Media and Societies, Akin Akingulu, lamented the lack of independence for the NBC. The Federal Executive Council, FEC, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa, has approved the resumption of the Federal Capital Development Authority, FCDA, land swap plan. This was disclosed by the FCT Minister, Mohammed Bello, while briefing State House correspondents shortly after the virtual meeting of the Council. The initiative, which was put at about 1 trillion naira under the previous dispensation, was designed to remedy the infrastructure deficit in the federal capital by swapping lands with private investors who would in turn provide necessary infrastructure. According to the minister, the approval followed a memo he presented to the council during the meeting. The Gombe State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Habu Dahiru, has declared Kalajanga community in Ako local government area free from cholera. This was contained in a press statement signed by the Commissioner in Gombe State. You recall that on the 27th of May, the Commissioner for Health declared cholera outbreak in Kalajanga community. He has also called on the general public to ensure that they consume only clean food and water, which he described as the best preventative measure. The Commissioner said that the state surveillance team of the Ministry of Health would continue to be alert to prevent reoccurrence of a cholera outbreak. Let's take a break and we'll be back.
When we say we're committed to giving you more, here's what we mean. We mean going the extra mile to ensure you have the best customer experience. In fact, if you make an instant transfer and it fails, we will reverse it in 1 business day or refund 5 times the transaction fees. You get that? A reversal on failed instant transfers in 1 business day, or we will refund 5 times the transaction fees. Now, that's how committed we are to giving you more. Access, more than banking.
5 persons have been burned to death, while 2 others sustained varying degrees of injuries in an explosion at Ajilete axis of the Owode-Idiroko Road in Ogun State. According to reports, the incident happened today when the fuel-laden tanker was descending the sloppy road in the area, but suddenly the tank fell off and went up in flames. According to eyewitnesses, the ill-fated truck was reportedly carrying 33,000 liters of diesel when the fatal incident occurred. Finally, as a wrap-up, police in Bayelsa State have arrested a 29-year-old Akpoviri Vincent Jimmy from Irodo community of Ethiopia West local government area of Delta State on allegations of impersonating a doctor, Charles Umel. The suspect, Jimmy, who claimed to be a graduate of psychology from the Delta State University Abraka, was arrested at a popular private hospital in the state, trying to secure employment as a surgeon. The State Commissioner of Police, Mike Okoli, while parading the suspect before journalists at the State Police Headquarters in Yanagua, said the imposter had been seeking for employment from hospitals within Delta and Bayelsa states as a medical surgeon. Okoli, who was represented by the command's public relations officer, Superintendent of Police SP Asinem Buswat, it said that there were several reports concerning the suspect's inability to use medical terminologies during test diagnosis as a medical doctor, thereby raising suspicions over his qualification, which later led to his arrest. That does it for the latest going on outside the arena. We thank you for listening. I am Oge Chukwukama Ogwo. We have an update coming up next hour. Stay here.
You've had enough of those corporate updates, and your network fillers sound like... Well, take your game to the next level. Trusted by the best in the biz. It just won't stop! The #1 sports station, Sports Radio
88.9 Brila FM.
We are the original home for sports.
The sport database is updated constantly.
I love it.
That's kind of cool.
See your champions, Dow Sport Radio Chipona, Brila FM. The game is still going down. 84 minutes of action. UEFA Euro 2020 encounter between Turkey and Wales. It's Turkey 0, Wales 1. FJ is livid. FJ is not happy. FJ, quite a number of substitutions. But before you tell us about that, and also the stats so far, what's making you not happy about this particular game, FJ?
Daniel James is an absolute joke of a footballer. Should not be seen anywhere near a football field. His career should be running 100 meters, running a marathon. That's the only thing he's very good at. The Welsh should have killed this game. Obviously, Gareth Bale's got his fair share of the misses, but I mean, there's no how you're not in a situation where you're 3-on-3 and you get to put the ball in the hands of players who you think are in positions to score better than you've done. And he just kept running to God knows where, and at least put the ball in the corridor of uncertainty. Let the players, let the Welsh, the Turkish defenders second guess themselves. He's not giving them that opportunity to second guess themselves. It was absolutely ruined what would have been a perfect opportunity to make it 2-0 for the Welsh national team. That being said, it's been a very interesting one so far, so good. The Turks have made a raft of changes. All changes completed. Umut Merash has been replaced by Met Mugdor. Joe Allen has been replaced by Ethan Ampadu for the Welsh national team. Kenan Karaman has been replaced by Ali Davishulu for the Turkish, while also the last change for the Turks saw Cengiz Under replaced by Ifan Cankaveci as well. Currently, the Welsh have just made another substitution as well. They replaced the goal scorer Aaron Ramsey with Ari Wilson.
Is Daniel James still on the field of play?
Yes, he is. I have nothing to say about that. But, you know, that being said, you perhaps also expect David Brooks to come on at some point in this game. But the Welsh are defending. They're playing very disciplined. And you can definitely see that whatever it is. Yes, Ryan Giggs is not at this tournament. But I think you can see his imprint on this team. And the way they're playing. The counter-attacking style. The freedom they're giving to Gareth Bale. The eye press from Aaron Ramsey. The Welsh have retained the core principles that have kept them together as a team all this while, and that's the reason why they're close to getting this victory. Şenol Güneş will be a case of what might have been. I think he tinkered with the team a little bit too much by deciding to take off Mehdi Demiral from the starting lineup, and I also think that perhaps the Turks should have gone with something that, when you have abundance of talent, play to the strength of the players you've got. Zeki Çelik might have played as right back for Lille, but he played in a system where there was enough cover in midfield for him. I think in this Turkish team there was not enough cover for Zeki Çelik, so he didn't bomb forward the way we would have loved to. There were times where he played as a right wing back for Lille as well, where they had to flip the formation. You don't have that kind of player and not get crosses into the box from Burak Yilmaz. Both of them played with Lille. They've not played that way for Turkey. You've not seen them replicate that form. You've got a lot of centre-backs, and that's where I'm a little bit surprised. You've got Kan Ayan, Tagras Oyuncu, Mehdi Demiral. You've got Ozan Kabak. Those are four of the best young defenders in the game. Play three of them at the same time. Play three at the back, and then give Ozan Tufan and Akan Çalhanoğlu the opportunity to run free in the middle of the park. There's been a lot of players who've disappointed with the Turkish national team. It's not for the lack of want or for the want of not trying, but I think they've just fallen short, Turkey, today. And Wales have just been so good. You've got to give them credit because they've been very disciplined. They've been coordinated. At some point, they had about 7 players behind the ball. And I think in the last few minutes, if Turkey go for the jugular as they are at the moment, perhaps it's the reason why he's kept Daniel James on the field of play, because he knows he has a speed start. He's just got to be better with the decision making like now, where he's absolutely made a useless decision once again.
Okay. Take it easy on Daniel James.
Well, what is this? What are you teaching this?
One thing that is guaranteed is that some of the shambolic final balls and then also the attempts we've seen in this game, we will not see it in Italy's game against Switzerland later tonight. Yes, and then the starting lineup, yes, it's out. The players who will do justice to that game for the Italian side. Donnarumma will be in goal. Di Lorenzo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Spinazzola, man of the match in match day 1 against Turkey, will be in that defense. See Barella, Jorginho and Locatelli in midfield, while up top, Ciro Immobile will be supported by Berardi and Lorenzo Insigne. While for the Swiss side, it will also be a 3-4-3 3-4-1-2 formation. Yes, 3-4-1-2 formation. In goal behind Summer, we have Elvedi, Shah, and Akanji right there in defense. Mbabu play from the right side. On the left will be Rodriguez, while we've got Chaka and Frela in the middle of the park. Chakiri will play behind, yes, Mbolo and Seferovic. I don't know why Seferovic gets to start based on the stink I had in that first game against Wales. But hey, we'll talk about all of that later on. But right now, it is Turkey 0, Wales 1. 89 minutes. If it ends this way, might just be goodbye, yes, to the Turks in this particular competition. Well, maybe they might still sneak in through the back door. But like FJ rightly mentioned earlier, they have a -4 right now. So they will have to beat Switzerland. Say maybe 3-4, which I don't even see that happening. So far, so good. FJ, Wales 4 points if it ends this way. Based on their performances in the last 2 games, Switzerland and then Turkey, is it justice or deserved?
It's deserved for the Welsh. They've put in the work. There's a lot of discipline in this side. I've got to be honest with you, Kingsley. I think the Welsh are a very underrated team. And here's the thing. Everyone's made the same mistake we made in 2016 again. And that's underrate this team. They're not good enough. Or maybe they just come and make up the numbers. In 2016, nobody expected Wales to progress from that group, let alone finish top of the group. Remember, they finished top. England finished second. And they did a lot of the work there. That being said, in this tournament, you saw it against Switzerland as well. And that's how you talk about timing and the coaching. Absolutely phenomenal coaching from the Welsh technical staff. The same thing Chris Coleman did. You know that there's no pressure on them to succeed. Nobody's expecting anything, so they're just going out there playing structured football, playing disciplined football. The only time there seems to be a bit of pressure on the Welsh is when it comes to the qualification, especially for the World Cup. Everyone's expecting them to qualify because of what they do at the Euros, like 2016, and that was what affected them going to 2018.
There's drama right now going down there. What's happening?
Yes, of course. That one's a case of what happened just about now. Burak Yilmaz was a high boot. The referee signals for a free kick, and the Welsh defender, one of them didn't take kindly to that act. You'd perhaps say it was Chris Mepham who had to go at first, and then Ben Davies had to go at Burak Yilmaz as well. Then it became a case of Burak Yilmaz and Ben Davies and having a go at each other. And it descended into a melee, and the referee Ato Diaz from Portugal is trying to clear the air and speak to the 2 men who were involved in the melee, give them cards as well. Chris Mepham, Ben Davies and Burak Yilmaz have all been booked, those 3 players, going to the referee's book, and Burak is soliciting with the linesman there and trying to explain things to him as far as it's concerned. But of course, you definitely also say that you wonder what happened. Why did it have to descend into something so dramatic? There was absolutely nothing. But you understand that the Welsh are trying to win again.
Okay, the Welsh side are trying to win a game. It is the 92nd minute. Turkey 0, Wales 1 right there. Okay, you can see that drama. Turkey 0, Wales 1. And then, yes, later on, we will have Switzerland up against Italy. Like I mentioned earlier, Aaron Ramsey, yes, looks to be the match winner. And a lot of persons will always say, let him miss 10 chances. If he will turn out to be the match winner, all of those sins are forgiven. Is that the right word, FG?
Yes, obviously. And here's the thing. I think we're past that time where Ramsey scores and then a big superstar passes on. I really hope
you can't be too sure.
Yeah, I really hope we're past that time. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has also been booked. He's gone to the referee's book for dissent as well, Kingsley. The Turks are frustrated, understandably so. I'm not going to lie, I think they gave it a good go in the second half. But you just say the cutting edge was lacking. And there just seems to be a bit of a lack of cohesion amongst these players. This is what you might call what is a golden generation of Turkish football. A lot of youngsters, very good. Maybe it will take them time to blend, maybe and just maybe, but you just have to say that this will feel like an opportunity missed after the first 2 games. They left a lot to be desired, and I've got to be honest with you, Kingsley, the less said of the game, the better for the Turks. Right there's the Welsh once again almost make it 2-0. Harry Wilson, the corporate this time, he almost scores and he tries a cheeky lob, but it was far too much. Uridan Shakir had everything covered there, by the way, and I think it's a corner as well.
Okay, yes, it's almost full time right there. 4 minutes into added time. It's Turkey 0, Wales 1. The way it stands right now, Wales would sit on top of the table.
If I'm Italy, I'm watching my back in the final game because I've got to be honest with you.
Wales will sit on top of, and it's surprising. A group that has Turkey, Italy, Switzerland. Wales will top this group. Well, up until Italy gets to play Switzerland. But if Switzerland beats the Italians, Wales could still remain top.
Yeah, they will remain top if it's a 1-0 victory for the Swiss. I think that's a very cagey game. I'm going to stick my neck out for a draw in that game. And I'll tell you the reason why. The Swiss are a very dogged team. They're a very disciplined team. Gareth Bale, once again, Kingsley, was looking for a goal. He didn't get it. Kiefer Moore's also come close. It's a corner for the Welsh. And they are trying to win this game. They're going to see it out. You're almost guaranteed. Because they've got the ball in the Turkish half and they just won another corner once again. Bill... yes, Bill, obviously you would say was quite disappointed not to have scored the penalty. I think it's beginning to get to him. It's currently on a 12-game goalless run for the Welsh national team. It is his second longest drought in a Welsh shirt. His longest drought is actually 20. If he doesn't score today, that means it's 13. And Wales have made it 2-0, King.
Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is now Turkey 0, Wales 2. Turkey 0, Wales 2. Give it up for one man. Yes, don't knock the goal scorer, but he has been putting in the shift. Got it, Bill, FG.
All sins forgiven, penalty forgiven, opportunity forgiven. It looks like if you're not going to score, give everyone, let them eat. And that's what Gareth Bale has done tonight. He found out that it wasn't going to be his day. I think upon realizing and missing that opportunity that led to the other corner, he just felt, I think it's best for me to give it to someone else. And he squares this up to Conor Roberts and Kingsley. One finish shot, one finish guaranteed. Wales are going to stay unbeaten in Baku. 6 games, 4 wins, 2 draws. And if you're wondering who the real owners of Baku's Olympic Stadium are, it is indeed, of course, the Welsh national team. They are the owners of the own. And of course, for Shenel Gunesh, Kingsley, it's going to get worse. Because now he's faced Turkey 3 times. Twice as a player, once as a coach at a finals tournament. And he's never beating them. He's lost all 3 games and his teams have failed to score.
Okay, 96 minutes, make that 97. Turkey 0, Wales 2. Yes, the Wales side top this group as it stands right now. Yes, they top the group as it stands right now because they will have 4 points because this is almost over. Yeah, they will have 4 points after this game. They move top of the group, having played 2 games. 1 win, 1 draw. Italy will drop to second ahead of their match against Switzerland. Switzerland will stay third. And Turkey, yes, 2 games, 2 losses, -5 goal difference. Someone should help the Turks right here. It's full time. It's full time. It's full time. Turkey have lost to Wales. Yes, and then
what?
And FJ would say now it is signed, sealed, and delivered that the Wales side are the landlords. They are the owners of Baku. Yeah, okay.
Kingsley, and it's absolutely disappointing for the Turkish national team. A team with a lot of talent and all that, and you have to say that they've now won 1 of their last 7 games of the Euros.
Wow.
That one game was the third group game in 2016. It's absolutely disappointing.
Okay, yes. let's take a few reactions.
I said as expected.
No, because this team has got a lot of talent, so you can't take it beyond them.
Let's take a few reactions. 07 00 00 00 889. It is finished. Yeah, Turkey 0, Wales 2. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Alpha.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
FJ Agrito.
Yeah, FJ greets you too.
Please, Ngona.
Hi there, now. You know they hear my voice. Good evening, welcome.
That's good job for wait now. Good job. They done a job now. They did get a 3 points.
Okay.
That's the. Okay.
All right, my brother. Good job. Right there, the Wales side have done the job. Beating Turkey by 2 goals today. Well, we'll still take more of your reaction, but we need to quickly pay bills. Yes, we will pay bills. When we're done paying bills, we'll be back. Yes, we will take your reaction concerning this game. Turkey, Wales. Yes, Wales have defeated the Turks by 2 goals to 0. And then we will build up to the big one later tonight. Italy against Switzerland. It's the Area Sunset spot. Yes, we're done with that one. On the other side, it will be much to serve you on Sport Radio 8.9 Brila FM.
Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, and a member of Star Alliance, takes COVID-19 protocol compliance to the next level by introducing seamless and contactless travel. Download Ethiopian Airlines mobile app, book, pay, and check in online for faster, contactless, and easy travel. Check in online and travel in style. For further inquiries, please visit www.ethiopianairlines.com or contact Ethiopian Airlines offices in Lagos, Abuja, Enugu, and Kano, or your travel agent. Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, and a member of Star Alliance.
Not a new level. Your ticket from Best King to pay. Yesterday's gone, today. It be a lucky day for Best King to pay. You are royal, you pay. Oh, you come make me bet with Best King to pay. Go check these scores, oh, today. It be a lucky day for Best King.
Playground for kings.
Good day, sir.
How you doing? Welcome.
I'm very fine, sir. Okay, see the job I don't bring and come.
Okay, everything.
Yeah, everything I did, sir, including the banner and the flyers.
Okay, let me quickly take a look at. Nice one. These flyers are sharp. Yeah, nice one.
Okay, I tell you before, say I go do you well. I don't change the people when I dey work with. Now I dey work with Brila Press.
No, I complained the other time. Even my boss complained about everything.
Now make me come change to Brila Press. Now Brila Press I dey work with now.
I can see everything. They are very sharp.
You don't need to tell me, okay, anything when you want print, carry and go Brila Press.
Oh yes, Brila Press. At Brila Press, we guarantee you the best in quality printing with up-to-date technology. Our services include idea generation, conceptualization, design and production from cards, calendars, books, magazines, t-shirts, banners and souvenirs. Brila Press is located at 150 Ikorodu Road at Deboale House, Onyepanu, Lagos. Call us on 070-8860-6282 or 070-8860-6252. For inquiries, email press@brilla.net. Our website is www.brillapress.com.
Brila Press, on time, every time.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is here, featuring the best of the best, the Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020, it's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
You've waited so long, and now the doors are wide open for you to join MTN, the yellow family that's got the coverage and reliable data network in Nigeria. Just walk into select MTN stores nationwide, buy a new MTN SIM, and turn it up with mouth-watering airtime and data bonuses on the yellow network. So hurry up and get your SIM today. Visit mtnonline.com/SIM to locate the closest SIM sales stores near you.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Take Brila anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brila with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brilla football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brilla FM, Brilla.net, BrillaSports.tv, and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brilla, BRILA. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere on your handset.
Guy, I don't have since I begin use Biggie Bets, I just they cash out anyhow. You mean they offer 120% welcome bonus, bigger odds, 315% accumulator bonus, +1 bonus, and you fit even cash out anytime, whether inside shop or online. They even get the best virtual games and jackpots. See, they even they pay instantly. Oh boy, choose bigger rewards. Visit www.biggiebets.com to sign up or become an agent now. Biggie Bets, bigger reward, bigger life.
If something plenty, how do you say it on the streets?
Well, kilo bade is plenty.
What if I add more to it? Let's say I add more and more. So let's say it's now pour like a river anko.
My sister, tawana berekete.
If I add more anko, waiting past brekete.
Well, show you the one mean. Nothing past global berekete now.
Yes, sir. Nothing past Globe Brekete. We go give you 600 naira free airtime as you deactivate the new Glow SIM. Up to 100% bonus for every data plan when you buy. Plus including 700% bonus on every recharge for new Glow customer them. Or the one where they glow before. Just go activate your new Glow SIM. Recharge or buy data. Make you begin to enjoy Brekete. Hey, carry waka go any Glow authorized dealer to buy your new Glow SIM today.
Unlimited.
Away we go. Getting blocked to the ball just like Ronaldo was there.
We have waited. Live a Euros for the whole of Europe when Sports Radio brings you the coverage of UEFA Euro 2020 from the 11th of June in Rome to the 11th of July in London. In-depth analysis, matchday interactions, instant updates as action gets down, Kylian Mbappe's bursting speed. Kevin De Bruyne's peerless vision.
Kevin De Bruyne has the face of an angel, but he's a deadly assassin.
And Cristiano Ronaldo's never-ending greatness.
Cristiano Ronaldo! The king reigning supreme!
News from around the camps and an experience to never forget with Brilla's all-action presenters. This is the Euro 2020 in 2021, and we are living it for real.
Rage and storms could cost us a retraction, but not our passion. With every attack, we defend. Every dribble, we tackle. Every blight, we strike. And that's why for 2021, it's game on. IFL is back and better. Come cheer your school teams to fame and glory. Proud sponsors, Stanbic IBTC, Nivea Men. Media partners, Super Sports, Brilla FM, and Complete Sports.
IFL! Game on!
BRILA.
Brilla. A bigger sports experience just for you on several platforms. Sports Radio 88.9
Brilla FM,
Lagos,
Abuja, and Onitsha.
Enjoy our services on www.brilla.net.
Anywhere, everywhere, and also on our handle at 889 Brilla FM on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Subscribe to Brilla Sports TV on YouTube.
Watch, like, and share our videos. Brilla.
It's a total sports media experience. Anywhere, everywhere.
If you had the clearest camera designed for the best selfies on a smartphone, where would you take your first picture?
Probably at the beach with the backdrop of the midnight skies.
At the cinema. It's dark and all, but for the best selfie, darkness shouldn't be a thing, right?
Or maybe I'll take it in front of my favorite suya spot. Some soft light and legendary suya in the background.
Wherever you choose, stand out with the new Tecno Camon 17 smartphone. With its 48MP selfie lens for the clearest selfie, 64MP ultra-night camera for stunning pictures in low light, and the MediaTek Helio G95 processor for quality gaming and streaming performance. Tecno Camon 17. It's time to stand out.
My control people, una sabi say Nigerian Communication Commission (NCC) don't make am compulsory. May we link every phone number to the National Identification Number (NIN). That's why your better network 9 Mobile don't make the exercise easy for you. Dial *996# to check and link your NIN. You fit go www.9mobile.com.ng/NIN to do am. All the 9 Mobile benefits there where you don't enjoy still stand up for you. 9 Mobile.
When the fans asked for more, we at Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from Home of the Fans.
Portugal win, England draw, Germany win.
I hope everything is okay. This one you're talking to yourself.
No, Joe. It's the new free-to-play game on LiveScoreBet called Pick 6 1x2. See, all you have to do is pick 6 match results between home, away, or draw, and you win a jackpot of 1 million naira.
1 million naira? What if nobody picks 6 correct results?
No problem. LiveScoreBet is giving out a guaranteed 500,000 naira every round to players who got the maximum amount of predictions correctly.
Hey, me too. I am going to play Pick 6 1x2 on LiveScoreBet.
Terms and conditions apply. LiveScoreBet, home of free bets.
Hello, sports fans. With the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, it is important that we take preventive measures to avoid the spread of this virus and even reduce the risk of being infected. Here are a few tips on what you have to do. Clean hands frequently with alcohol-based hand sanitizers or soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Cover nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing with a tissue or flexed elbow. Avoid close contact. Stay at least 2 meters away from anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Self-isolate for at least 14 days if you have recently been to a country at high risk of the virus. If you notice fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, call the Nigeria Center for Disease Control NCDC's toll-free number immediately. 0800-97000010. Again, that's 0800-97000010. Or send a text message to 080-9955-5577. Again, send a text message to 080-9955-5577. This message is brought to you by Brilla Media.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from SuperSport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
This is Sports Radio.
Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah.
Okay then.
Home of
the champions. There can only be one. Sports Radio 88.9 Thriller FM.
Sport Radio tape on our Brilla FM is the dial. UEFA Euro 2020. That's how we roll. Full time, Turkey 0, Wales 2. Aaron Ramsey, 43rd minute. Connor Roberts, late on in that game. Wales getting all 3 points. Gareth Bale with both assists, but he still missed the penalty.
Area.
Sports Radio. What else could we call it?
Aaron Ramsey, Gareth Bale. Led Wales to the next round. What are the players saying? Welsh captain Gareth Bale after that win. He said he's absolutely delighted with the win. We fought hard, worked our socks off. Yes, I missed the penalty, but I feel I showed good character to keep going. That second goal at the end was the icing on the cake. Bale saying, you like to think that 4 points will be enough. We will have to wait and see. If you've offered us 4 points at the start, we would have beaten your hands off. Playing in front of no fans is difficult. The fans were fantastic. I know most were Turkish, but the Welsh fans were great too. It helped get your adrenaline going. We want to thank the fans at home too, who I'm sure will be cheering in their millions. Gareth Bale. The goal scorer, Connor Roberts, saying it's the best moment of my career so far. You said?
That's his first ever international goal.
Oh, and that's the best moment of his career. Wow.
Obviously, the 6th cap. What do you expect?
Okay. The best game of the day, save for the last. Italy against Switzerland. The Italians are ready. The Swiss side also ready. FJ will recap the starting lineup and then we will take you to the transfer front. Tell you, some of the players are making the moves. FJ.
Yes, of course, Kingsley. Let's quickly let you know that 2 players who played when both sides faced off 11 years ago, of course, will renew rivalries. And that, of course, was those 2 players, Giorgio Chiellini and Xherdan Shaqiri. Both players played, of course, 11 years ago when Italy and Switzerland faced off in Geneva. And, of course, they will once again face off as far as this one is concerned. Gigi Donnarumma is the one in goal. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Yes, of course, He's the one that plays at right back. He's keeping the same players who played in the second half of that game against Turkey. Bonucci, Chiellini and Spinazzola are the ones, of course, that complete the lineup right there for Gli Azzurri. And of course, definitely an interesting one for Gli Azzurri tonight, especially when you consider the fact this will be the 109th appearance for Giorgio Chiellini, while also for Lenny Bonucci, 103rd appearance for him as well. Leonardo Spinazzola makes his 16th appearance for the Italian national team. Nicolo Barella, of course, he will join Jorginho and Manuel Locatelli in midfield. This will be Jorginho's 30th cap as an Italian international, while it will be the 25th for Nicolo Barella. Meanwhile, Domenico Berardi, Ciro Immobile and Lorenzo Insigne are the ones, of course, that make it up top. Ciro Immobile is too short of his 50th cap for Gli Azzurri right there as well. On the bench for Gli Azzurri tonight, of course, Sirigu is the goalkeeper that joins Roberto Mancini. On the bench, Alexander Merritt is the other one. And of course, we've got Bellotti, Matteo Pessina, Emerson Palmieri, Kiko Chiesa, Fran Acerbi, Brian Cristante, as well as, of course, Federico Benedeschi, Giacomo Raspadori, Alejandro Bastoni and Rafael Toloi. They are the ones, of course, on the bench for Gli Azzurri tonight. For the Lati, that's what they call them, or you can call them the 18 as well. That is Switzerland. Of course, Jan Sommer is the one in goal. Nico Elvedi, Fabian Schär and Manuel Akanji make up the back three. Kevin Mbabu, Remo Freuler, Granit Xhaka and Ricardo Rodriguez are the midfield quartet. Of course, they will play behind Xherdan Shaqiri, who plays in the number 10. Up front, it's Aris Seferovic, who missed a ton of opportunities in the first game, and Bril Mbolo. It's a first start for Remo Freuler, of course, the Atalanta man under Vladimir Petkovic in this Euros. Gregor Kobel, Jan Vogo are the ones on the bench. Loris Benito, Eric Colmer, Sylvain Widmer, as well as Christian Fashnat. Of course, Admir Mehmedi, Jibril So, Ruben Vargas, Steven Zuber, Denis Zakaria, and Mario Gavranovic. Those are the ones, of course, right there for the Swiss national team. It's a renewal or a rivalry, Kingsley. And of course, it's definitely an interesting one to see from both sides. It's the first competitive meeting between both sides in 22 years.
Okay, first competitive meeting between both sides in 22 years. Let's quickly serve you. Yes, this one's coming in right there. Let's let you know that Benjamin Pavard is also in the news. UEFA, they have contacted the French Football Federation to find out why France Benjamin Pavard carried on playing against Germany again, yes, at Euro 2020 game last night, despite losing consciousness briefly. The Bayern Munich defender collided with Germany's Robin Gosens in the second half of the France 1-0 win. And yes, Pavard said, I took a hell of a shot. I was a little knocked out for 10 to 15 seconds. After that, it was better. Now, UEFA wants to know what happened and whether protocols were followed. Now, remember that prior to Euro 2020, all teams, including doctors, agreed to a concussion charter stating, we confirm that if a player of our team is suspected of having suffered a concussion, he will be immediately removed from the pitch, whether in training or match play. So the fact that Pavard continued that game, UEFA already said, we want to dig deep. Let's see, did France really do what they ought not to have done? And if they have found one thing, you know the deal, that the hammer will fall right there on the French national team. Okay, let's move away from that and let's quickly tell you what's going down. Everton on the transfer front. Everton have held further talks with Rafa Benitez about their vacant manager's position. Well, Everton.
Rafa is about to go from Euro to Villain at Anfield.
Okay. Will you take the job if you were Rafa?
I mean, with the history you have with Liverpool, you would say you don't want to take the job. Everton is... You understand what this is. I can't imagine a world in which Rafa Benitez is Everton manager. I've got to be honest with you. But it's about to happen. And obviously, it seems like Liverpool fans have to come to the acceptance that maybe it's going to happen eventually. That being said, I think this is a situation of coaches. This is a situation where some coaches whom you think should be defining moments, you definitely begin to feel like this is where you begin to ask yourself questions like, should they have taken the plunge and gone lower because they wanted to redeem themselves? We look at Rafa Benitez, went to Newcastle, and then went to China, then has come back to Europe, and the job he's about to get is the job of Everton. Are you going to tell me that is seriously the best Rafa Benitez can do at this point? I'm absolutely disappointed.
Okay, it's disappointed. Bernardo Silva is signed a way out of Manchester City this summer amid frustration of a lack of playing time. Bernardo Silva. Well, and Xherdan Shaqiri, he will play tonight in 38 minutes against the Italian. He has claimed he will make a decision on his Liverpool future after Euro 2020.
You know he's not going anywhere.
Then he'll make a decision. Now let's also let you know that Paul Pogba may have breached UEFA's COVID rules for going into the crowd to hand his shirt to a fan after France 1-0 win over Germany and could now face a punishment. Now, talking about punishment. Yeah, talking about punishment right here. We are inside the area Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Talking about punishment. Let's quickly sink our teeth on this. You can join us 0700 889. Also, go on the Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brilla FM. That's the Facebook fan page. Marko Arnautovic, he has been banned for 1 match by UEFA for insulting North Macedonia's Gianni Alioski. But their decision makes no reference to racism. Despite claims, he said, one word I can't use on radio, on the Albanian mother in the direction of Alioski. Now, it was revealed that he would just miss 1 match. Yeah, 1 match. Suspension will rule him out of Austria's match against Holland tomorrow, Thursday. Just 1 match for saying that. Okay. And also, UEFA, they've announced Antonio Rudiger will face no sanction after he was accused of biting Paul Pogba during France 1-0 Euro 2020 win. The German defender appeared to make contact with his mouth on France midfielder's back. Yeah, in Tuesday's Group F opener at the Allianz Arena in Munich. And Man United man Paul Pogba, who initially reacted in shock, he now later insisted Rudiger should face no punishment. Now, FJ, and to the fans, do you think these players ought to have faced severe punishment? What Arnautovic said ought not to have been said. We say a whole lot about what people say and what they do on social media, and then there's a whole lot about racism and how they want to kick that out. So do you think he ought to have been given a more severe punishment? And how about Antonio Rudiger, who had to bite a player? Remember the Luis Suarez issue and the amount of punishment he got. And when you're done talking sport, I also love to hear from you. What's the craziest escape from punishment you've ever experienced?
I don't think I can remember that. But let me be 100% honest with you, Kingsley. This is where you begin to look at situations and say perceptions matter in football. Paul Pogba said something about, I'd start with Paul Pogba and Antonio Rudiger. He said something about the bite, and he said maybe because it was a friendly bite.
Friendly bite?
Yes, he called it a nibble. And said maybe because it was his friend, and maybe because it was... He was trying to be oblivious to it and trying to say, I'm not gonna snitch on the brother if that's what you're expecting me to do. That is what it felt like. That being said, Kingsley, whatever you might have done, I don't care whether you're Antonio Rudiger or Luis Suarez, you get suspended. You have attempted to bite a footballer. This is a football match. No, boxers don't even do that anymore. This is not a biting match. On God's green earth, why are you biting a footballer? Why are you trying to, whatever it is? You should know, it's especially in this precarious times where everyone's trying to be very careful, and you say that maybe because he's your friend. I find it a little bit, I don't understand where that is coming from. But that being said, well, you can say, oh, okay, he did it, but I think if you ever look into that situation, definitely you would find out that perhaps the issue should not be taken lightly. Things like this should not be allowed to happen, regardless of whether it was friendly or not. You don't get to try to bite a player. That being said, Marko Arnautovic, on the other hand, you would see the fury in his eyes after he scored that goal.
Yeah.
Whatever Eugene Alioski said to him before the goal was scored, I don't know. Players thrash talk all the time. It happens in football, it happens in basketball, but there are boundaries you do not cross. If this man has crossed those boundaries and said things, and the law says when somebody says something like this player should be banned for so and so amount of time, that player should be banned for that amount of time. Let us not put it mildly. Marko Arnautovic has had one heck of a career in the last, he's really had a lot of down times in recent years since he left the Premier League and went to China, and then things didn't seem to be going on well for him. And you come back, you get a new lease of life, come to the Euros, and you land yourself in hot water, and you are. What I find ridiculous is you then go on to say, "Oh, I'm not racist." I don't care if what you say was racist or not. There are lines not to be crossed. You cross those lines. Therefore, if you cross lines, you deserve to be punished. I think both players should have been rightly punished. If possible, slap them with fines. Antonio Rudiger, for sinking his teeth in Paul Pogba's back. Yes, he did. Look, all these things. Pogba said it was a friendly nibble. No. This is a football game. You don't do that, especially in these precarious times where we find ourselves. So I find it absolutely ridiculous right there. But I don't think it's acceptable. Before, of course, we hand over to Kingsley now.
Okay, yeah, Sport Radio tape on Brila FM. Yes, right now we have, Radio's anchor, Anthony Becker-Dedeman, also VQ the Volcano right there. Yes, Super Eagles, a former Super Eagles player, talking about our own Odion Ighalo. Well, Anchor.
Can you hear me, Kingsley?
Yeah, yes, loud and clear.
Okay, apologies for the background noise.
Okay.
We are in the residence of Odion Ighalo somewhere in Lagos State. And of course, the former Super Eagles striker, former Manchester United striker, is celebrating his birthday. Friends and family are right here. And as I speak to you, I am beside the mother of Odion Ighalo.
Wow.
They are right here in his residence, and he has one or two things to say about our son, which he has done Nigeria proud and done Ajegunle proud. Remember, Odion was born and bred in Ajegunle. You know Lagos State very, very well. That's where it's from. So the mother is here, and in a very, very short while, if you allow me, I would bring the mother on board. I don't know. Are you ready?
Yes, Uncle. I'm very, very ready. Let's have Mama on board.
Okay, thank you, Kingsley, very, very much. Let me quickly bring the mom of Odion Ighalo, Mrs. Ighalo, live and direct right here on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Good evening to you, ma. This is Sports Radio 88.9 FM, and we're right here celebrating another birthday of your son. It is very, very special to you, and indeed very special to Nigeria, not forgetting the people of Ajegunle. So what say you? What are your wishes for him as he celebrates another birthday?
I wish him long life and prosperity. Next year will be better than this year.
Amen.
Next year he celebrates his birthday. More than this one. God will give me long life and give me long life to eat my food of my labor. My Odion Ighalo is born in Akitse, of Abidjan Salami. Odion Ighalo, you know how I suffer for this. He take care of me now. We know that land. They put something from my hand. He never finished to put another one. So I'm proud of him. And I'm proud of him for this career. I was at the where they are. The enter man. We have been supporting man from that. Yeah, I will go in that and God has fulfilled his promise, and God has done it for him. So much and pray and talk about 5 goals. He said that they are doing nothing. Some people they are not like black people. So that is why we move. Not that we don't like them. We are still supporting. I'm very happy. Let us do that. First Nigeria to play the match, that's a great thing. That's a big thing for me.
Mama. Mama.
I went to Saudi Arabia and I came back with him. He followed Ghana. Like all great black in Nigeria. He dropped at Ghana, got travel jet and carried it to Nigeria. So I'm proud of him. So I'm pray for him and I'm pray for other people that are working for that. God will feed them. God will bless all of them. God will bless all of them. God will feed them alive. God will carry on higher for that. Always listen to your comments. I always listen to your comments. So I like the FM. And I used to buy first paper. I'm very happy now. The more I go there, I'm doing that. I'm very happy to see live. Very happy to see live. God will keep me up. God will bless you.
Correct. Amen. Amen. Uncle. Amen. Uncle.
Okay.
Uncle.
Indeed, the mother of George Digallo talking about her son. It may also interesting to know that he has 11 kids, 11 children.
Wow.
A strong man. I'm sorry, a strong woman, I beg your pardon. 11.
Uncle.
It is not easy. 11. You have 11 children.
5 children.
Your father has 25. You alone 11.
John and his sweet sister, they are the second to the last 5 children.
Wow. Wow.
Uncle.
You have it there, Kingsley. I don't know how many you are in your family. Your John actually 25, and Mr. John here has 11 of them. I'm greatly humbled here. I'm beside her as the woman who brought forth John Digallo. Legendary player these days when you look at Nigerian football. And he once said that Ojon would not return from his international retirement. And I'm going to ask her, because Ojon listens to the mother. Have you told him to come back to play for the Super Eagles? Next year is the World Cup year. Next year is the Nations Cup year.
No, I won't allow him to play for Super Eagles because that time they play for World Cup. They give me hypertension. I don't do that. He needs hope. He needs the hope. He needs hope. He gets quality. He knows God. It's like a bad thing here. People then when I go back to Father South Nigeria, they want to set fire on Father South. So area, but they want most of them are what our function, most of our mansion that gets people in here. They want to burn it Father South. And for all that one, I don't want. If they go tomorrow night, will be little mistakes that will come. They think all the time. They want to make it to come back. I know Nigeria's one. The amount is so I don't want anything where they give me a protection. This is little one is doing, I'm okay with it. This club is playing me, I'm okay. Even though it's a little money, I'm okay. My man has found that my man will support anymore. So I don't want him. I don't encourage him to go and play for Super Eagles. But besides the inspection, you want to beat it for the junior one. I pray the junior ones that they live for Super Eagles, they got beat them up. They got make Nigeria proud. I pray for them. I pray for them. Even though my son is not there, I pray for the Super Eagles. They will bring that cup to Nigeria next year. If they are allowed. They will go walk up and make it. And pray for them. God will hear my prayer to you.
Thank you very much for talking to us on Sports Radio 88.9 FM.
Uncle.
Thank you very much.
Uncle.
Thank you very much. God will keep all of our life. God will bless all of you.
Amen. At the voice of Mrs. Digallo, mother of George Digallo. We are right here in the residence of the former Super Eagles striker. And talking about strikers, we also have the top coach striker here, media officer of the Super Eagles. Not also forgetting curator, team manager of chief manager of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Chidin Gota. We also have Aaron Samuel, he's a Nigerian international. Sonogu is also here. Imo Ezekiel also here. Just talking about a few people outside there, who have come here, those that have won the national colors to celebrate the Super Eagles. Samaradi, how are you doing? Well, I'm okay, Sonero. It's wonderful to be here. being a member of the team. Definitely, it's great. Everyone will always look up to stand as role model for these younger players. And I think it's a wonderful ambience here, having to see some guys that have indeed the team part of the team. The Super Eagles about being here. It's a wonderful family arena here. And Anthony, trust me, the Super Eagles will always be great against the key team. The spirit is right here. Ifa Inglese was there earlier on. Patrick Kobe was here. Those guys that have been there, just down to the colors of the Super Eagles. So it's interesting to find the brand called the Super Eagles being here, heavily projected here. And really, we're glad to ensure that this guy indeed are still here doing what's enough to get Nigerians happy. Anthony. Yes, King Akpan, the voice of Papa Mirati, media of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Indeed, we're feeling the residents of Chicago. It's somehow, or he's now a former player of the Super Eagles, a former player of Manchester United.
Uncle. Hello, Uncle. Okay, I think Radio's uncle couldn't really hear me. I wanted to ask him just one question. Just help me ask Mama, at what age, did she find out that Odion Ighalo will become a professional footballer? But hey, you just heard right there from Radio's uncle Anthony Bekederemo, right there at the residence of former Super Eagles striker Odion Jude Ighalo. Yes, it's his birthday, and then the celebration is going down right there. You heard, the names of top stars right there. And Mama, Odion Ighalo's mom, saying that she personally would not want him to come back, to the national team, because he got a whole lot of threats and all of that. Well, let's take one or two reactions from you. 07 00 00 889.
But you know, so this is a normal thing in those days. Person will want 10, 15, and all that.
Well, I agree with you, but let's just take one or two reactions from the fans. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, that one just went by right there. 07 00 00 889. You just heard the mom. Yeah, I just heard from the mom of Odion Ighalo right there, talking a whole lot about the son and how he takes care of her and how she doesn't want to see him return, because fans went as far as going to his dad's house, the family house, to burn it down, all due to that miss at the World Cup. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
What's your name?
This is Udo on the line. Udo.
Okay, Udo, go ahead. Sharp. Yeah. Ighalo, react.
Please, I don't want to talk about Ighalo's mom. I want to talk about this Pogba and Anthony Rudiger's case.
Okay.
I want to please permit me to start like this. FJ, I want him to always try and be neutral whenever issues like this come up.
Udo, do you know what we'll do? Do you know what we'll do? Yeah. Because I just want Ighalo's reaction, we ought to go outside the arena. Keep your thoughts.
Okay.
When we come back from this break, then you call back and then we will dissect all of this and more. I want you to be able to express yourself. I don't want to cut you. Is that okay?
No problem.
Okay, my brother. Thank you very, very much. I just wanted to take reactions on Odion Jude Ighalo. Let me see. Can I squeeze in just one more? 07 00 00 089. Ighalo. We'll talk about Paul Pogba and every other thing, when we are in that particular game, Italy, Switzerland. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, my brother. What's your name?
Yinka.
Okay, Yinka, sharp. Ighalo.
Hello. Yinka.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's the cue. Let's do the break. When we come back, and then we will serve you more right here on your dial of champions, Sport Radio 88.9 Brila FM. We are just 19 minutes away from Italy against Switzerland. But you just heard from Radio's uncle Anthony Bekederemo, who's right there at Odion Jody Gallo's residence with a whole lot of Super Eagles stars, former stars, and all of that. The celebration, and you heard from his mom. Sports Radio 8.9 Brilla FM, the action never stops. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back. Let's take you outside the arena.
Area.
Brilla FM on 88.9. The station with attitude.
Midweek salutations to the sport fans. Time don't reach for me to carry on outside the arena. Make we get the news outside the world of sport. Before we continue the news, make we get this small information and we will come back.
When we say we're committed to giving you more, here's what we mean. We mean going the extra mile to ensure you have the best customer experience. In fact, if you make an instant transfer and it fails, we will reverse it in 1 business day or refund 5 times the transaction fees. You get that? A reversal on failed instant transfers in 1 business day, or we will refund 5 times the transaction fees. Now, that's how committed we are to giving you more. Access, more than banking.
The International National Electoral Commission that now INEC they talk to they don't come out polling units where they inside churches, mosque, shrine, and other private properties inside the next Nigerian elections will go happen. After consultation with the stakeholders, the commission successfully now they don't come out 749 polling units from all the places where they inappropriate as locations to the appropriate public facilities or open spaces in line with the policy to take guarantee say access to polling units for all voters day, according to the INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu today. Inside this number, so 232 they don't come out them from private properties, 145 from royal palaces, 6 from inside mosque, 21 from inside church, and 9 from shrine. Yakubu talks about this decision they part of the commission effort to make sure say expansion of voter access to polling units happen as they want convert the voting points and the voting point settlements to full-fledged polling units. By doing this one, so they talk say fresh registrants and those people where they seek transfer, they go know their new polling units. Yakubu talks to this one self go still help them to choose their preferred voting location on election day. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, that JAMB, they don't release the result of the 2021 UTME mock exam with a conduct on top June 3. Dr. Fabian Benjamin will be JAMB spokesperson. He talked this one inside statement when he dropped today. Benjamin talks inside his statement, talks to the results of the mock examination with a conduct on June 3. Say it on top of the website now. Say candidates that will check their results by to visit the website and to log into the e-facility to provide registration number join to check the result. Total of 160,718 candidates don't indicate interest to take seat for the examination, but now only 62,789 turn out for the mock exercise, and now the results don't drop. Main examination now go hold between June 19 and July 3. One man, whether they call Brian Anuche, they don't arrest him and they don't carry and give police. Talk say they pose as staff of Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution PLC, that na PHED, inside Port Harcourt, according to reports. Recently, now they catch him for Aba Road access of Port Harcourt, River State, after tip by person will be unsuspecting customer. We talk say defraud him of 220,000 naira inside, say he will activate an account as well as to pay him bill. Inside press release, where they signed today by Choma Aniwe. Choma Aniwe now the acting manager, corporate communications PhD. She talks to the suspect, they don't apprehend them. After a customer complains, say they defraud them, and the matter now don't inside police hand as they could still carry them into court. Police inside Osun State today, they don't arraign one mama, her son, and 2 other suspects before one Ile-Ife magistrate court. Talks to the thief Okada. The suspects will be Patience Ayube, 52 years old, and her son Josiah Ayube will be 23, along with his friend Oluwaseun Joseph and Friday Emmanuel will be 20 and 22 years. They catch them talk to the thief Okada, where they valued for 285,000 naira. Police prosecutor ASP Abdullahi Emmanuel informed the court talks to the 4 defendants, say they join hand to thief the motorcycle, where belong to one Emmanuel Akpan. Consulat say the defendants that still conspire among themselves, so they go beat Akpan after they don't thief the motorcycle. They constantly conduct their self in manner where they physically cause egbege inside public places to take scatter peace. The 4 defendants now, they don't plead say they no dey guilty to the 3 count charges where they don't drop against them. Meanwhile, defense counsel Mr. Olaleko Babatunde, he don't plead with the court and may they admit the defendants to bail in the most liberal terms. Them complexly inclined self they no go jump bail, but they go provide reliable people who go stand in place as shorties for them. Magistrate AI Oyebade Jordan grant the defendants bail inside the amount of 50,000 naira with 1 shorty each for 1 person inside the same amount. Before we continue the news, make we get this small information and we will come back.
When we say we're committed to giving you more, here's what we mean. We mean going the extra mile to ensure you have the best customer experience. In fact, if you make an instant transfer and it fails, we will reverse it in 1 business day or refund 5 times the transaction fees. You get that? A reversal on failed instant transfers in 1 business day, or we will refund 5 times the transaction fees. Now, that's how committed we are to giving you more. Access, more than banking.
Back inside the news, and to take close the news today, the Yaba Magistrate Court inside Lagos State today, they don't decline to take grant the bail and application where they brought before them by Nollywood actor Olanrewaju Omiyinka, where they call Baba Ijesha. Baba Ijesha, he carry blue t-shirt and they carry him inside court, inside Black Maria Moto of the Rapid Response Squad. Baba Ijesha now done day inside police custody since April 22, 2021, when the Lagos State Police Command announced they don't arrest him because they sexually assault 1 14-year-old girl with they inside the care of popular comedian Adekola Adekonya, who everybody they call Princess. As they talk with reporters after the arraignment today, one of the counsel for the suspect, Kayode Olabinroy, he talks say they pray say the court go grant him client bail on top health grounds. However, I constantly talk say the magistrate don't decline to grant him bail as the case already they don't file him for the High Court with inside Lagos through the Directorate of Public Prosecutions with inside the state. And this not the news and the answer to the arena on top of the Sarah. Make una stay safe. More information they come on top Sports Radio 88.9 Brola FM. My name na Blessing. Good evening.
Committed to taking you closer to the action.
This is
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
The UEFA Euro 2020 is here, featuring the best of the best, the Sergio Ramoses, the Ronaldos, the Harry Kanes, the Mbappes, and of course you, the super fans. From Friday the 11th of June to Sunday the 11th of July, you can watch your favorite stars battle it out, match after match, to be crowned kings of Europe. The UEFA Euro 2020. It's anyone's game. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch every game live on SuperSport or on the DSTV app.
Not a new level. Where sample your ticket from Baskin to yesterday's gone today. Keep your lucky day for Baskin to you are royal, you oh, you come make me bet with Baskin to go check these scores today. Keep your lucky day.
Playground for kings. When you haven't used your SIM for quite a while, you start to worry. You start to calculate the last time you recharged, or the last time you got a call on that line, or a credit alert, or even just a flash. But thanks to Glow Always On, you can rest easy and never worry about any of that. Because with just 500 Naira, you stay connected to the Glow network even if your SIM is inactive. Just dial *777# and select Always On to subscribe.
Glow Unlimited.
Yes, I won! Oh my God, it's home, guys! Since I joined BiggyBet, I have been cashing out daily. You don't mean it? Look at you. Let me tell you, they offer 120% welcome bonus, bigger odds, 315% accumulator bonus, got one bonus, and you can even cash out anytime, whether in a shop or online. They also have the best virtual games and jackpots. Hey, you see? They even pay winnings instantly. Guy, choose bigger rewards. Visit www.biggybet.com. Sign up or become an agent now. BiggyBet. Bigger reward, bigger life.
If you had the clearest camera designed for the best selfies on a smartphone, where would you take your first picture?
Probably at the beach with the backdrop of the midnight skies.
At the cinema. It's dark and all, but for the best selfie, darkness shouldn't be a thing, right?
Or maybe I'll take it in front of my favorite Suya spot. Some soft light and legendary Suya in the background.
Wherever you choose, stand out with the new Technocommon 17 smartphone. With its 48MP selfie lens for the clearest selfie, 64MP ultra night camera for stunning pictures in low light, and the MediaTek Helio G95 processor for quality gaming and streaming performance. Technocommon 17. It's time to stand out.
My control people, una sabi say Nigerian Communication Commission (NCC) don make am compulsory. May we link every phone number to the National Identification Number (NIN). That's why your better network 9 Mobile don make the exercise easy for you. Dial *996# to check and link your NIN. You fit go www.9mobile.com.ng/NIN to do am. All the 9 Mobile benefits there wey you don dey enjoy still stand for you. 9 Mobile.
Portugal win, England draw, Germany win.
I hope everything is okay. This one you're talking to yourself.
No, Joe. It's the new free-to-play game on LiveScoreBet called Pick 6 1x2. See, all you have to do is pick 6 match results between home, away, or draw, and you win a jackpot of 1 million naira.
1 million naira. What if nobody picks 6 correct results?
No problem. LiveScoreBet is giving out a guaranteed 500,000 naira every round to players who got the maximum amount of predictions correctly.
Hey, me too. I am going to play Pick 6 1x2 on LiveScoreBet.
Terms and conditions apply. LiveScoreBet, home of free bets.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from SuperSport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Area.
Sport Radio 88.9 Brila FM. UEFA Euro 2020 coverage right here. Trust me, this particular coverage is gonna be explosive. Italy up against Switzerland. Stadio Olimpico in Rome is the venue. Group A. Earlier on, same group. Wales beat Turkey by 2-0. The Wales side top this group right now as it stands. And the Italians will be up against the Swedes. We're 5 minutes before kickoff. The Italians can book a place in the round of 16 tonight. Beat Switzerland. And you're through. Switzerland have recorded 1 win and 3 defeats in their 4 games against Italy in Rome. The most recent, a 1-0 friendly loss in June 1994, in which Giuseppe Signori scored the only goal. Switzerland's sole victory came in Italy's first international after their 1982 World Cup triumph in Spain. Rudy El Sena scoring the only goal of that game. But hey, tonight we are the Stadio Olimpico. The pitch is excellent. 69% humidity. The wind is moving 7 kilometers per hour. The man who might turn out to be the man of the match. If it takes controversial decisions, the referee, Sergei Karasev from Russia, he will be assisted by Igor Demeshko, also from Russia, and Maxim Gavrilin from Russia. Fourth official, Michael Oliver, England. Video assistant referee, Bastian Dankert of Germany. Coming into this game, both sides, excellent form. Italy have won 5 of their last 5. Switzerland have won 4 of their last 5. The other one was not a loss but a draw. Unbeaten in the last 5 for both sides. Who will carry the day tactically? Will it be Vladimir Petkovic or Roberto Mancini? The man who will do battle for Italy. Donnarumma is in goal. A back 4. Di Lorenzo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Spinazzola. Jorginho will sit in front of the back 4, supported by Barella and Locatelli. Up top, Ciro Immobile, Lorenzo Insigne and Berardi will give him support. For the Swedes, is a back 3. Manuel Akanji, Shah and also Elvedi. The captain, Granit Xhaka and Frela, who provide shield for the back 3. Rodriguez from the left will bump forward and also come back. Mbabu will do same from the right side. Xherdan Shaqiri in the hole will play behind. Yes, Mbolo and Seferovic, who needs redemption after that poor showing in the first match against Wales. On the bench for Italy, Sirigu, Meret, Belotti, Pessina, Emerson, Chiesa, Acerbi, Cristante, Benedeschi, Raspadori, Bastoni, Antoloi. For Switzerland, Mvoko, Kobel, Widmer, Zakaria, Vaga, Zuba, So, Fasnach, Benito, Memedian, Gavranovic. I will ask the powerful FJ and also Breezy Baby right here in the studios. FJ, where exactly should we expect the battle? Where will it be won and lost? How do you think the Swiss would outthink the Italians, or the Italians, would outsmart the Swiss? What should the fans expect, FJ?
Yeah, Kingsley, this is a very interesting game. This is a derby game in every right. It's a derby game in every proportion between 2 neighboring countries. This country share a long border and 3 common languages: Italian, German and French as well. And of course there's a bit of Romanish. And you also look at 2 countries with a strong relations diplomatically. Italy, Switzerland's 2nd largest trading partner in the world. Switzerland, Italy's 8th largest investor as well. And of course it tells you how interesting this game is going to be. There is a strong relation, and those relations will have to stay on the sideline for 90 minutes when these 2 sides go head to head. Every friendship put to one side when these 2 sides go head to head tonight, as far as this one is concerned. I'm going to let you know that this battle tonight will definitely be won in interesting areas. Italy have not conceded any goal in over 630 minutes of action.
Wow.
That record is what they bring into this game. They are unbeaten.
It started, FJ. Kick off. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, they're unbeaten as well since 2018 as well, Kingsley. And it's a lot of interesting one. Ciro Immobile as well as Lorenzo Insigne will also be looking to become the first Italians to score 2 or more goals. To score more than 2 goals at the European Championships. The players who have scored 2 goals at the Euros in Italian history at one single Euro are Antonio Cassano and Andrea Pirlo. They did it twice in 2008 and 2012. They're the only 2 Italian players who scored more than 1 goal at the Euros. So every other Italian player is 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal at the Europe. When I say 1 goal, I mean they play in 1 tournament and then they score just 1 goal. And of course, they will be looking to break number of goals scored by Italians at a single tournament. That being said, you would definitely look to those guys tonight to come up trumps. It's 3v3 in the attack. Berardi, Immobile, Insigne against Akanji, Shah and Elvedi. I'm particularly looking at Insigne versus Elvedi because that will be one of the best 1v1 battles we will see at this Euro.
Okay, FJ pointing out where he feels the battle will go down right there, where we will get action. But you know, right here on Sport Radio 88.9 Real FM to be action undiluted. You can join us 0700000089. Also go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Real FM. That's the Facebook fan page. Italy against Switzerland. What are your expectations? I also asked Breezy. Yes, Breezy, you've seen the starting lineup.
Well, it's smart, both sides are actually fired up. I've seen Brillembo, Xherdan Shaqiri, Granit Xhaka. I'm expecting a very tough game tonight. Honestly, this game will be like, to me, I picture this game as something that could happen even in the quarterfinals. You know, if things were okay for both sides. This game is supposed to happen in the quarterfinals. It's a very tough and interesting game to look out for. Talking about Italy, not a small team, man. They are heavily padded with a wealth of age and experience and talent. I mean, the likes of Giorgio Chiellini, Leonardo Bonucci, Leonardo Spinazzola, what's happening? Gianluigi Donnarumma, Ciro Immobile, Lorenzo Insigne. Like, it's too much. Jorginho stick on day. Meanwhile, FJ had to just like, man, it's too much. I know FJ is a big fan of the Italians, of course. Also, they are boasting a manager that has the wealth of experience and somebody that knows how to bring the energy to any fight. He's a guy that when you ask for a knife, he's bringing a gun or a bazooka. Talking about Roberto Mancini. And for me, with the formation 4-3-3 coming from the Italians, I expect a lot of pressing and an evenness in the way they are going to play. Every sector is going to be functioning in a way that there's going to be support. There's not going to be lack. There's going to be depth. I mean, you can see the midfield is loaded. The forwards are loaded. Ciro Immobile, Lorenzo Insigne, Berardi, and then in the midfield we have Emanuele Locatelli, Jorginho, and Nicolo Barella. And then the defenders also are people that have not just won titles with the international team, but of course they've gone forward to also win with their home side, and they are seasoned players. Talking about Giorgio Chiellini and Leonardo Bonucci. Meanwhile, Switzerland on the other hand, while they boast a few players that I know will be deciders in this particular game, talking about Xherdan Shaqiri, Granit Xhaka, and of course Brillembo, Mbolo rather. I expect that Italy would edge this one. I expect that Italy would edge this one. Based on the kind of players they have, the manager they have, and the formation they've chosen to go with, I can't categorically say that Italy would win it by a large margin, but I expect Italy by probably a little margin to edge it.
Breezy sees the Italians edging it tonight. Okay, edging it. 1-0, 2-1, 3-2.
It will be a low scoring game for me.
So 1-0 for you.
I see 1-0
Italy.
or probably even 2-1 is not also
2-1, 1-0. FJ.
1-0.
Yeah,
2-1.
Switzerland have never won on the second match day at the Euros.
Okay.
So I think, look, Kingsley, I've got to be honest with you. My head says it's going to be a draw.
Yeah.
But my head says it's Italy win 1-0.
Yeah.
My heart says it's 1-1.
1-1. Okay. We hit the phone line 0700000089. Who do you think will take this one? Will Switzerland fall to the Italians? Or will the Italians, hit a bump on the road? In the match they won, they were in cruise control after they dispatched the Turkish side. Remember, in that game also, they did not start well. The Italians, I think first half was goalless.
Yeah.
They came out the second half, and then they just blew the Turkish team away. How this one also will pan out, time will show. And then, I think based on that performance, everyone right now are saying the Italians are favorites to also win this Euros.
By a very slim margin, Shao.
If
they are not favorites in any way compared to France. But I see them as semi-finalists. I see them as semi-finalists. I don't think they'll be making the final.
For Breezy, the Italians,
I mean, the wealth of experience is too much, and also talent, man. But I see them as semi-finalists.
FJ, can this team go all the way?
Italy?
Yeah.
They are dark horses for me. I think they have what it takes. And here's the thing about this Italian team. They have the opportunity to play free. They enter this tournament with nobody expecting them to go all the way. That was what they had going for them in 2016 as well. People sort of underrated them and just felt... And that was how they flew under the radar, got to the quarterfinals, to that game against Germany. I did feel if they had beaten Germany and gone to take on France, I think they would have upset France in the semi-final. Italy have a way of playing, especially when the crowd is against them. They always find a way to galvanize themselves and always, get the results that they want to get. But that being said, they're also a team that can play under any condition. And, looking into this tournament, you'd say that they've got a lot of players, but what I think might be they're on doing would be, as the competition wears on, when they get to face strikers who've got a lot of speed, will Bonucci and Chiellini not struggle?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Okay, 07 00 00 889. It's 7 minutes. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. Yes, Italy 0, Switzerland 0. You can also go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM. That's the Facebook fan page. And let's look at both managers. Mancini, we know quite well what he brings to the table. And then for Petkovic, a lot was being said about how he performed in that first game against Wales. He didn't make the right substitutions. He didn't make the substitutions. No, he made the right substitution, but he had to wait too late to take the substitution.
He didn't make the right substitutions.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Let's quickly do this call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Joseph and I'm calling from
your name is Joseph.
I'm calling from
Don't worry about your location. It is Italy 0, Switzerland 0. 8 minutes of action. Oh, no. Please do well to call back. We need to have a fabulous conversation. Yeah, do well to call us back. 07 00 00 889. Or if you can't, yes, we're having issues, connecting because, yeah, the line is always bombarded. You can go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM.
I want to ask
the Facebook.
I want to ask the powerful FJ something.
We'll do that after this call. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, that one just had to go away. Okay, 07 00 00 889. Yeah, 07 00 00 889. Or you can go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM. That's the Facebook fan page. Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Hey, good evening, my brother.
My name is Danny Hayes. Italy is taking the day 1-0.
Italy is taking the day 1-0.
Yeah.
Do you see the Italians going all the way in this tournament?
No problem, but I assure you.
Okay.
1-0.
Okay, it says the Italians will take the day 1-0. Also low scoring, just like Breezy predicted. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, that one also ran away. 07 00 00 089. Let's let you know. 10 minutes of action. It's Italy 0, Switzerland 0. Yes, Italy 0, Switzerland 0 right there. Yeah, no goals yet. No early goals at all from both sides. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, the lines must cooperate. Zero 07 00 00 9. Yes, it's 11 minutes. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. We'll take yes more of your calls. Can also go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM. That's the Facebook fan page. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay. The lines must cooperate tonight. The lines must cooperate. Don't worry. Just keep trying. Yeah, you will get through. Yeah, 07 00 00 12 minutes. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. FJ, so far so good. Opening 12 minutes. What have you observed? How are both sides sizing each other out?
You would say Italy are taking their time, and they definitely look quite dangerous, more dangerous than the Swiss, you would say. But with that being said as well, I think you'd see a bit of Italian influence in the way the Swiss play as well. That's obviously because Vladimir Petkovic once coached in Italy. He was the coach of Lazio 2012 to 2014. So you definitely will say that influence will show. Switzerland are trying to keep the ball, trying to move the ball around here and there, but there's no penetration. Italy, you know them for always having a stout defense. But they've been the ones that look like Italy look dangerous every time they go forward. And you've got to watch out for that front three of Domenico Berardi, Ciro Immobile and Lorenzo Insigne.
Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. 13 minutes. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. What's your name?
My name is Daniel.
Daniel. Okay, Daniel.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Italy will take the lead by 2-1.
Italy will win by 2-1.
Yeah.
Now, do you see, Daniel, do you see the Italians going all the way to win this tournament?
Yes, because they have more experienced players there.
They have more experienced players. The Italians can go all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you very, very much. He says the Italians, they have more experienced players, so they can go all the way. Are the Italians the most experienced in this tournament?
Definitely not, Kingsley.
Well, who is more experienced?
The Belgians.
Well, point.
When you talk about the team with the most 100 cap players, Belgium.
Yeah, but talking about age, not just caps.
Look.
Like people that have gone to the most tournaments.
So because a player is 35.
No, that have gone to the most tournaments.
Okay, Breezy.
Yeah.
Does Timu Puki have experience?
Well.
Does he have tournament experience?
Point.
He doesn't have. This is Finland's first Euros. So when I say
about Finland here.
that's why I say experience. When I say experience, you look at the Italian squad. How many of these players played at Euro 2016? 10 members of Switzerland's Euro 2016 squad are here. How many Italian players from Euro 2016 are in this squad? You'll probably be able to count them in 5 fingers, 5, 6,
okay,
thereabouts.
The word should be, do they have the oldest players, which I don't even think they do.
Yeah, as much as they have the oldest players, you say 36-year-old who will be 37 in July, and the mode of Giorgio Chiellini, you got Lenny Bonucci as well. But in terms of overall experience, I think it's still the Belgians. They've got
overall experience. Like they have the most players with the most caps, is what you're just saying.
Most caps and most tournament experience. You've seen guys, Vertonghen, Courtois, Mignolet, even the substitutes have got experience. Can you imagine? The substitutes have got experience. You look at Vertonghen, Vermaelen, Alderweireld. These guys have been there since the 2014 World Cup. That's a long time. That means they've gone to 2014 World Cup, 2016 Euros, 2018 World Cup, and 2020. That's 4 tournaments together as a group. You got Lukaku, you got Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean,
well, at the end of the day, after all of this, I think we just have to give kudos to the Belgium national team for having to impute this much players in such a short period of time. Yeah.
Okay, let's hit the phone lines. Hello, hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening. 15 minutes. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. What's your name? Hello, what's your name? Okay, I'm struggling to hear you. Please, do well to call back. I'm struggling to hear you.
Use bedroom voice.
Yeah.
Call back and let us hear you.
That call is for Breezy and not for the fans. Yeah.
It's for FJ. It's for FJ.
How will the man use a bedroom voice? I don't understand.
You never know.
What? Okay, 07 00 00 00 889. 16 minutes of action. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother. How you doing?
Hi.
What's your name? Okay. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. My name is John.
John, okay, John. It's Italy 0, Switzerland 0, 16 minutes.
Switzerland will win 1-0.
Switzerland will beat the Italians 1-0. Wow.
Yes.
That
is the correct score.
Correct score.
Correct score. Correct score. 90-minute goal.
I like your confidence.
Yes, sir.
All right, my brother. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, not ready for us just yet. 07 00 00 00 889. You can also go on our Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brilla FM.
Yeah, we got
That's
some
the
amazing
Facebook
comments
fan
also.
page. Okay, let's do some comment before we hit the
Idris
full
Ajibade,
lines.
of course, he spoke earlier on talking about the Ramsey goal. Meanwhile, Martin Saipe says nice job. Mela Samuel is talking about Chelsea, but we are talking about Italy, and of course the game going on right now, talking about Switzerland. Meanwhile, Prince into David. Okay, I see you. FJ, somebody, you see what I'm saying? Okpara Clayton says, fine boy FJ. Fine boy FJ. Anyway, on Arabita, Ashiole says the Sydney man of the match to be Italy 2, Switzerland 0. That is prediction. Harry Denwood says nothing like tough turkey stuffing. Oh, he's talking about turkey stuffing, like the food. Adrian Cialini says good evening, guys. I see Italy winning 2-1. FJ, it's only France that can stop this Italian side. That's a big one to say.
I disagree.
But me too, I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree. There's so many other teams we can begin to mention now. Meanwhile, Chukwemeka Dennis Godwin says Italy 2, Switzerland 0 full time. That's my prediction. And of course, they are hailing Kingsley as well. Amazing Kingsley, good job. Okay, Prince Davis says nice. Okay, that's Prof. Kenneth John. It says good evening, everybody in the studio. For me, he's talking about his best players of this particular tournament. He says for him, he's going with the fourth.
Okay, it's happened. The Italians have taken the lead in the 18th minute of this encounter. Hey,
it's the old man.
Check it, Chill. It's not a striker. Who got the goal, FG?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini.
We're talking about him just a minute ago.
His ninth goal of his Italian national team career.
Wow.
On his 109th appearance.
Caps.
Very significant there. 109 caps, 9 goals. And well, he scores as the way only Giorgio Chiellini would score it from a set piece. And Italy, they had of course been looking like the team to score. And guess who whipped in the corner? Well, none other than the diminutive magician himself, Lorenzo.
I have to say this: defenders and set piece goals, a better love story than Twilight.
Here's the thing: when you whip the ball into the corridor,
I know everybody's running in.
It's a very dangerous place to whip the ball. That particular moment, nobody knows what's going on, and Granit Xhaka was the one, of course, who's trying to stop Giorgio Chiellini from getting the ball into the back of the net. But when a corner is whipped into that corridor, you always know that there's a lot of trouble looming. And Kingsley, that goal has been checked by VAR.
Okay, VAR checking the goal right now. Will it still be Italy 1, Switzerland 0 after the check? Or will it be chalked off? Time will surely tell. 07 00 00 889. Detention. Wow. Yes. It's intense right now.
The goal is still under review.
Yes, the goal is being reviewed. The Switzerland players, they're checking it. The referee is checking something. And then, as it stands, think the goal will not stand.
Wow.
The goal will not stand. FJ, why will the goal not stand?
A handball from Giorgio Chiellini in the build-up. That's the reason why the goal will not stand as it is at the moment. It's a handball. Apparently, when Granit Xhaka heads the ball, it comes off Giorgio Chiellini's arms, and when it comes off his arms, by the time he controls it and shoots in the back of the net, it is deemed a handball. I think that's quite contentious, but definitely the referees made this decision, VAR has made this decision, and it's still Italy nil, no goal, Switzerland no goal.
Italy 0, Switzerland 0. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay. 07 00 00 00 889. That's the magic line. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. Giorgio Chiellini's goal chalked off 21 minutes of action gone by right there. The Italians are still pressing. The Italians are still knocking on the door. The Italians are showing more composure. The Italians should have more possession. Well, FJ, what's the stats like so far?
Yeah, start line so far so good, Kingsley. 0.37 expected goals for Italy. And of course 0 for Switzerland. 56% possession for the Italians, 44 for the Swiss. 3 shots for Italy, none for Switzerland as well. 1 corner for Italy, none for Switzerland. 1 big chance for the Gliazzurri. 1 big chance missed, none for Switzerland so far. And in terms of passes, 134 for Italy, 106 for Switzerland as well. Tackles, 7 for the Swiss, 4 for Italy, 4 interceptions for Italy, 3 interceptions for the Swiss as well, 8 clearances for the Swiss and 2 for Italy. As far as that one is concerned, still no goals between both sides. 22 minutes played. The amazing Kingsley.
Okay, no goals between both sides. 22 minutes of action gone by. Italy 0, Switzerland 0. Earlier on in the same group, Wales beat Turkey. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, my name is Praise.
Praise.
Yes.
Okay, Praise. It's Italy 0, Switzerland 0, 23 minutes.
Italy to win 1-0.
Italy to win 1-0. You believe in the Italians. Do you think the Italians can go all the way to win this tournament?
I don't think so.
Okay, my brother.
Let's see. France will win it.
France will win it, not the Italians. Okay, we take more of your calls. 07 00 00 889. Okay. Brazil says some comments.
Yeah, I was talking about Prof. Kenneth John that gave his formation of the season. He says it's a 4-3-3 for him. His goalkeeper is Hugo Lloris. His defenders is taking Varane, Lindelof, Jordi Alba and Walker. The back four, Kante, Pogba and Wijnaldum. He means in the midfield actually as a complete 3 midfield. Meanwhile, CR7, Romelu Lukaku and Griezmann will complete his forward, and that's his lineup for it. And meanwhile, yes, we have Anifo Abiodun on Facebook saying nice job, Brilla Eto, our father Jesus says good evening, and he says for him Turkey won and Wales won. Well, we're not talking about that right now. Meanwhile, Friday Abiola Bolaji says hi guys, please how many minutes played now? As we speak, it's 23 minutes between Italy and Sweden until 0-0. That goal chalked off, talking about Giorgino Chiellini's goal. Meanwhile, yeah, we still have some greetings talking about Ozo Francis Omaga Namani that says I'm watching live from Amagunze inside Enugu. Wales is not a strong team. Okay, still talking about Wales. Guys, we're talking about Italy and Sweden at this point, and of course you can continue to leave your comments on Facebook fan page. Yeah, sure, I hear you, Kingsley. I hear you. Drop your comments on Facebook on our Facebook fan page, Sports Radio Brilla FM.
Okay. Yes, Brizzy says he hears me. If she doesn't hear me, who else will hear? 07 00 00 0089. How do you move from scoring a goal, it gets chalked off, and then you leave the pitch? FJ, what's happening?
Yes, of course, it's substitutions from the Italian national team. Giorgio Chiellini has been replaced by Francesco Acerbi. The reason for that substitution is a little bit unclear. Perhaps I think Chiellini cannot continue because apparently he didn't get booked, nothing happened. But we definitely will keep you up to speed with whatever must have happened to cause Giorgio Chiellini to go off quite earlier on in this fixture. He just scored, so it seemed like everything was fine. But of course, we'll let you know whatever must have happened that must have ignited or must have instigated that substitution to see him go off, replaced by Fran Acerbi.
Okay, Chiellini moving from yes, he has scored to he's going off the pitch. 07 00 00 00 889. Yeah, 07 00 00 00 889. This is a case of moving from 0 to 100.
Then dropping to 0.
Well, I think I saw that firsthand from Breezy yesterday.
What are you talking about?
Breezy moved from.
And the goal
okay,
goes in.
Now it's in the back of the net at long last.
Officially.
The Italians have taken the lead. FJ, who is the goal scorer?
Manuel Locatelli is the one who gives Italy the lead, and of course there is so much joy. He's throwing a bit of a Marco Tardelli celebration as well. Of course, that was something similar to what Giorgio Chiellini did initially. Giorgio Chiellini, after he scored, was screaming and ranting, was so excited right there. And of course, that celebration, well, choked off. But now Manuel Locatelli has scored his second goal in his 12th appearance for the Gli Azzurri. It's a goal to nothing. It was quick and sharp and incisive as well. Domenico Berardi getting his second assist of the competition. It was a harrowing pass, of course, from the right winger. It was a long ball, all start to the midfield. Berardi has a serious go at the center, at Ricardo Rodriguez. Gets past him and then squares it in. Locatelli's arriving. Nobody's picked him up. It's 1-0 to Gli Azzurri. It's Italy 1, Switzerland 0.
Italy 1, Switzerland 0. What a goal right there. Fantastic build-up. Fantastic assist. Emphatic finish. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How you doing?
I'm fine. Are you?
Well, I'm doing great. So what's your name?
My name is Joseph. I'm calling from
Joseph.
Bakore.
Don't worry about your location. It's Italy 1, Switzerland 0. Locatelli with the goal, Joseph.
Wow, that's good. I'm very happy for that. I'm supporting Italy.
You support the Italians. Do you think they can go all the way to win this tournament?
Shall by God's grace.
By God's grace. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. He just had to go religious. He said, by God's grace, he had to go religious. Now, is there, are we underestimating this Italian midfield? Because I remember very well, against Turkey, first half, yes, it was, kind of flat. Second half, we saw a kind of press. Jorginho,
Locatelli and Barella.
Yes, Barella. Yeah, Barella is that name I was looking for. And then Locatelli. Now in this game also, we are seeing them spray passes, pressing the Switzerland side. Remember, when Switzerland got to play against Wales, they were the ones, we even saw, I've not seen Xherdan Shaqiri.
Kingsley, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what it is. This Italian midfield is actually the perfect midfield for this tournament. And here's the reason why I say it's a perfect midfield. Yes, I know a lot of people would have talked about how Lorenzo Pellegrini, talent, talk about Marco Verratti, and how, there's a bit of, they make the team better. But when you look at this three-man midfield, it's actually perfect. I like the way that it's found a perfect blend for the team. Talking about Roberto Mancini. The midfielders know their roles, and it's very well, it's perfectly laid out.